Okay. So, previously, our heroes were wary at first when they entered Wave Echo Cave. Bardly found some magical boots and promptly bonked his noggin before our adventurers decided to scale a large pit and move further into the mine. After vanquishing a fearsome blob, our heroes stumbled upon another doppelganger and a bugbear group. After they dispatched them and located the black spider's den, they set about ambushing the spider to try and find the fate of their friend. The spider wanted none of this, however, and led them on a merry chase while spiders harassed them. Eventually, they were able to track down the spider and put an end to him and his arachnid counterparts. Feeling a bit weak after the fight, our adventurers attempted to rest and were ambushed by a pack of ghouls. Our heroes were able to give them the old 1-2 and move on to where they were finally able to find what they hope is a rockseeker brother, alive but bound and unconscious. We join our heroes as they are just entering the room. Will they rescue the dwarf? What other secrets does the mine hold? We will find out today. So, as I bring you guys over, picture you're coming into the room, and I'll read the text for the room again, the flavor text for the room, just so you guys can get an idea of what exactly is going on. And you have just busted open the door, and this is what's going on. So, here we go. Alright. So, we go down here, and it says... Dusty draperies adorn the wall of this room, which also contains a bed and a brazier. A badly disheveled dwarf lies bound and unconscious on the cold stone floor. So this looks like probably the antechamber, like if you guys are the church-going people, like where the priest hangs out before he does his service, and the other room might have been like where people congregated of some sort, I guess. So this is kind of like the antechamber off the side of the big chamber. And you come in, and you see the dwarf laying on the ground. What do you do?
I guess I go check on him.
Okay. Walk on in.
Sorry, I had some shit going on.
You're good, man.
So yeah, I'm trying to make sure he's like... See if I can wake him up, maybe? Like, I can tell he was alive, right?
He is alive but unconscious. You can try to wake him up some way. He's looking like he's in rough shape. He definitely, from what you've seen of Gundren, he has the same color hair. You're thinking it probably is a Rockseeker brother. You don't know for sure, I guess. He's wearing regular miner's clothes. Kind of has like a red mane of hair and beard. But he's like out like a light at the moment, looking pretty beat up.
Right. Can I? Do we have to stabilize him in order to heal him, or can we just heal him?
You do not have to stabilize him because he's not dying. He's just not awake.
Oh. I guess.
So if this were a player character, this character would have been stabilized. Like, you would have done a medicine check on him and stabilized him.
Okay, so it's not like a disease. It's
Nope.
Okay.
He is just very close to dying, and is like in that state, in that in-between state right now.
Right. Then I want to heal him.
Okay. Go for it.
So I pop off a little saving word.
All right.
On
So
his
you
head.
just give him a little. What do you say to him? Is there? I'm just curious. Is there what is the word?
Right.
Okay. So yeah. He it takes a minute and he like starts to rouse, and then he sits like right up in his bed. Like, you have that wasn't a lot of healing, but the guy doesn't have a lot of hit points, so he like sits right up and he's like, okay, what the fuck is going on now? And he looks at Beric, since Beric is right next to him, and gets a terrified look on his face, and just like is completely freaked out, doesn't know what's going on.
Holy shit, that worked!
Hey, calm down there, friend. It's me. I've been sent here to rescue you.
Rescue?
You got a brother named Gundren, yeah?
He looks up at Gundren. He's like, yeah, give me a second. I need to... Did Gundren send you?
Yeah, mate. He was worried about you and your other brother. I guess there's another one of you fuckers lying around here somewhere, and yeah, we're here to spring you, so to speak.
So he said, "Oh, Tharden, you found Tharden."
Oh no, we haven't found him yet. I mean, you're the first one we found.
Oh, yeah. No, we were captured by the Black Spider at the entrance to the mine. They took me back here. I haven't seen Tharden since we got in the mine.
Did they what did you tell them anything? What did they want?
How much do you know? I guess. So he's trying to gauge, I guess, your involvement right now.
I kind of know the whole thing. I mean, I know all of the. Fuck, I actually can't remember the finer details, but I know that there's stuff going on here.
So what you do know is the Rockseeker brothers are trying to reclaim this mine as it once belonged to their family. They think there are things that are very valuable here, whether they be items or something else. You don't know exactly what, but they're very keen to get here, and a lot of people are helping them get here. And then they were waylaid along the way, and
Okay.
you found other people are trying to get involved as well. So,
including a magic mace called Lightbringer.
Now I remember. There was some stuff. You guys had some knickknacks or whatever that you wanted to get, and yeah.
He's like, yeah. Did he tell you about the forge?
The forge. That's not ringing a bell.
Can
you fill us in on it, please?
Yeah, no, absolutely. He's really glad that you're saving him. He will do literally anything right now. He's like,
this is like a second Charles, dude. I don't need another.
No. He's not like Charles. But
right.
he's just like, he's super like happy to not be. You guys didn't untie him, so I guess he's still kind of tied up talking to you.
I didn't know that he was tied up.
He is. He was tied up and unconscious. Yep. Okay, so I guess you guys are untying his bonds while you're talking to him and you're doing this. It's like, yeah, there was a forge of some sort. It was believed to have magical properties. Like I said, we just got in here. We just got into the mine, so we haven't been able to, figure out where it is or exactly what it does. But, that's what our dwarven legends, that's what our kinsfolk, the stories that were told about it.
Can I make a perception and just make sure I don't hear anything around us or like coming towards us?
Yep.
I was getting a 16, baby.
You're definitely getting the 16. No, it seems so what you can hear from that, I guess, and see and smell and taste and whatever. You can hear you can hear the rushing water from what is, a little bit further away. Probably the next room over is the little waterfall there that came out from the pond.
Where the doppelganger was.
Yeah, where the doppelganger was, yeah. So that area, and, we haven't mentioned it in a little while, but every 5 minutes or so, you still are hearing that wave sound, that kind of ocean sound. So you hear like a whoosh kind of noise, and you haven't found the source of that yet.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of like an ever-present thing that's going on now. And that didn't go away, as you've explored.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're ignoring the blatantly magical wave sound. It's fine.
No, well, I mean, I guess you heard it like a couple times, and it's just like there. So you're like, okay, well, what am I gonna do? Nothing. It's not gonna stop. So, okay.
All right. So, did you all find anything here before? Before the spider came, or was it just kind of?
No, we had just set up. Gundren was supposed to meet us the next day, but we had never heard from Gundren, so we stayed at the entrance and we waited for him. And then that's when the spider came in. And the spider came in with a whole bunch of bugbears and took me captive. I have no idea what happened to Tharden, the other brother, but I haven't seen either of my brothers since then. They've just been keeping me here. They come in and beat me up every once in a while. That's it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I have 2 questions, but first, that was one of his brothers before, wasn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I think it's dudes.
Yeah, let's maybe not mention that to him. Okay. So.
Fuck! I just got rid of minor illusion.
Alright, mate. So, yeah. 2 questions, just real quick, and then we'll get you on out of here, maybe? I don't know. I mean, we still want to look around. But...
Go for it.
Right. So, did you see how many, precisely, bugbears and the like that they had?
There was about a dozen or so.
Okay.
But that was just, when we came in, and you can infer from that there could be still a dozen bugbears here, but you've taken out quite a few of your bugbears in the travels. You took out a couple here, you took out a couple in the castle. All of these guys are working for the spider, so that could have been a total number. That could have been, just the ones that were with them, and then there was a total amount more, so.
Okay, and, well, last one, did you overhear anything useful, like maybe where we could find some of this shit you all were looking for? Or?
They were very close-lipped, when they came in, and like I said, they pretty much just came in and beat the shit out of me and then left. So I didn't hear too much, but I know that the mine is vast. So there's a lot of places, in it that I believe the spider was trying to explore. How far in the mine he got, I won't know. I don't know.
It's a big mine, is what you just gave us. It's
pretty big mine, yeah.
Great.
Pretty big mine,
Thanks.
yeah.
Alright, so we cleared the way out. You think you can make it on your own?
I don't think that he's gonna be able to walk. Walk at a good pace. And if you remember, there was also a big rope that he had to climb to get out, because you had to jump down at a pit in the very beginning. So I don't think that he would be able to get to the front of the mine by himself, honestly. If that's your train of thought, then I could just say that you guys are making your way there, and we could start you off there. But yeah, you would either be leaving him here and then coming back for him later, or you could escort him out.
Right.
Or not come back for him later.
No, we can't do that. We're getting paid for him.
Very good point. Very good point.
Shit.
What do you say, boys? Gonna secure the cargo first?
I mean, he is kind of how we're getting paid, but what do we do with him once we get him outside?
I guess it's gone to the site.
So
just lock him back up and fucking finish exploring, and then come get his ass. I don't want him to get hurt, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, ask him, see if he's okay with it. Don't just fucking lock him in here. He's not a prisoner. Christ.
I mean, hey, what's he gonna do?
Well, they'll probably tell Gondrum when we turn him back in and not give us fucking money.
Hey, you mind if we, finish doing our thing and then we rescue?
He's, so I think he thinks about it, and he's like, yeah, I mean, if you've taken care of the spider, I could just lock this door. I would be safe here. I could try to make my way with you, around the mine. Like I said, I've never been here before, and I don't know how much use I'm going to be with you. But I could try and follow with you if you want.
Well, I really don't want you to get hurt and killed, mate. You know?
I also don't want to get hurt. So, yeah, whatever you guys want, man. I just want to get the fuck out of here. If you guys want to go do your thing, I've been here for a couple of days. I'll be all right for another couple hours. You just healed him, so, I mean, he's essentially full health right now.
Right, so, yeah.
So it's up to you guys, really, yeah.
Sit tight.
Yeah.
Here's some peanuts.
Thank you very much.
Yep. And we'll be back soon, okay?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. He's amenable to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yoicks in a way.
Alright, give me just a second, because I've figured out how to add all of my spells into my attack area. Kind of haphazardly. So I'm copying
do they don't come over automatically when you put them in your spell slot?
They do not.
Really?
When they're just... Yeah,
Interesting.
certain ones don't.
Yeah, because all of mine did when I tried it, but yeah, that's weird. Maybe because it's barred, it like isn't working.
Well, there's certain ones that like aren't attacks, so they're just not
I see.
in the attack
Gotcha.
area. I'm almost done now.
Okay, so none. Did you ask his name? I think he told you his name, right? His name is Nundro.
Yeah,
It
sure.
is, yeah. Just give you a little blurb on him.
See, I totally misunderstood and thought that 3 dwarves were already in here.
No, so 3 dwarves total. There's 3 Rockseeker brothers. Gundren
Right.
never made it. His 2 buddies, like Gundren was bringing the cargo and like all the stuff they would need for the mine, and he never made it. So his other 2 brothers were waiting for him, and I'm assuming once the Black Spider got the map and he knew where they were going, then he made a beeline there and kind of ambushed them.
Oh, I understand now.
Right.
It was just earlier I did not. So when we came across the dwarf, I was like, "Oh, this is probably the unimportant dwarf," because I thought there was already 3 dwarves like in here. You know what I mean? And Gundren was like a 4th because I thought that it was the 2 brothers and like a bodyguard or something.
Yeah. No. The bodyguard was Sildar and he was with them. So yep.
Yeah. So it's fine.
You're good.
Luckily, this dude's pretty happy with us right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think he trusts you. You knew Gundren. You knew a lot of the keywords that he was looking for. So, I mean, I think he's pretty chill. He's happy to be alive, I think.
Okay, so I should be good.
Okay. So you head out the door. You hear it click behind you. He locks it. So I mean, I guess you could have like a secret handshake or something later if you want, or a secret knock to get in. You're in the hallway now. To your west is the big room that you fought the Black Spider in. And there's big spider and ghoul corpses all over the place. To the right, to the east, is a stairway down, which you believe would head back out to a room you've already been into. Or I guess Ivo has, or not Ivo, Beric has slightly seen.
Right. Well, back towards the water then, boys. Kind of all we got.
Okay. So you're heading down, the stairway. You're, I think, changing from the more explored and built up part of the mine. Like there was, the room that you were in before had columns and there's doors and there's, a lot of dwarven made objects here. So as you make your way out into this cavern, this is something that they haven't had a chance to, I guess, build up as much. It's looking like less habitable than the areas you've been in before. So as you make your way down, a wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A stream pours out of the west wall and then tumbles down the rift and out again to the north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western edge of the rift, leading down to the chasm floor. So that was where the bugbear climbed up. There's one right here, one right here, and then another one, over here on this side. And I think you can kind of see, the room is big enough that you can kind of see. Beric, do you have a torch? I don't know that you can see still. You had lit a torch, haven't you?
Yeah, that's why we had to fight the doppelganger.
Right, yes. Okay, so Beric does have his torch, so you have regular vision right now. So you can just see that, and then, let's see.
Ivo can't see dick. He's back in the fucking hallway.
Yeah, Ivo has given up his life.
I only have one screen, so I can't really see while I look at that.
You're plubbing along. Okay, so I'm just going to say you move a little bit forward here, just to give you a little bit more movement. And you can see straight ahead of you, straight east, the rift goes back up, and it looks like it's a small opening, kind of like a passageway. It's about 4 feet high on the other side of the rift, and it looks like it leads deeper into the mine. If you were to... What's up?
does the 4 foot high start back here? Or
Yeah.
does it start
Yep. So right at the edge of your field of vision right now. Yeah. So
Okay.
this is kind of like a little landing area right here, and then a little bit back further, there's like a small cavern. If you were to go to south, to the other side of where the waterfall is, you can see that there also is the vague outlines of a tunnel as well. Yes.
Okay.
You're a little bit further from that though, so you can't make out the details on that yet.
Yeah. Right. What do you think's over there?
Well, I mean, how the fuck are we gonna get?
I know what you're doing.
Fuck you! How are we gonna get across? I step up and I jump across.
Okay, you jump across.
We don't all have magic fucking boots.
All right, so he majestically leaps, and
Right.
daintily touches down.
Give me a minute. Let me see what I got.
So it is pretty steep on both sides. You have the stakes and the ropes going down into the chasm. There's nothing where you are right now, Bardly.
There's no stake on this side?
No stake on this side, no.
Balls.
So you're on a little bit of a landing.
Right. Got a crowbar. That'll work out for me. Can I look around and see if there's anything that I could like lodge the crowbar into
Sure.
that would hold it solid? I don't want it to like break the rock away.
Yeah. Okay. So
Stay.
I think for the purposes of this, we'll say that you could wedge it behind one of the stalactites that's right in the middle here, and you could probably like keep it from moving away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's stalactites. Okay, yeah.
There's stalactites. Yeah, there's stalactites and stalagmites. So.
All right. So I take out my rope and I tie one end around the crowbar.
Okay.
And I tie it around one of the stalactites.
Okay.
And then I jump back across
Okay.
with the rope.
Okay.
And I want to tie it to the stake on this side.
Okay.
So I do
All right.
that.
You have like a rope bridge.
I mean, like a shimmy rope.
Okay. Sure.
Right. How's this?
Looks really fucking dangerous.
Hey, look. What do you want from me? All right, you can climb down this side, ford the fucking river, and climb up the other if you want.
My grace will get me across this, no problem.
You'd be fine.
What do I do? Do I just do it, or do I need?
How are you crossing? Bardly just
Going
jumped
to-
again, so.
I'm going to do like the trapeze thing where I like hold myself like on the bottom of the rope and like shimmy across. Like wrap my legs around.
So you're not
it.
like arms out going across the top.
No.
Okay, you're underdogging it. You're okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Just roll dexterity then, just to see how you're going to make your way across.
Like acrobatics. I guess this would be
Just
the
regular dex, just flat dex.
flat.
Yeah. I think with a 10, it takes you probably like 5 minutes. Are you afraid of heights?
Yeah, not a big fan.
Okay, so maybe you're like really leery getting on, but like once you get going, you're kind of able to just jangle your way across. You're perfect. You're strong enough to pull yourself over. How much do you weigh?
200 pounds.
Okay.
Fuck me, dude.
I think it's sturdy enough. I think it's sturdy enough to hold you. So you get across, and it's sagging in the middle pretty good. But you can make it across.
Man.
Okay. So Beric, you are across. Ivo.
How you weigh 200 pounds, dude?
He's
Fucking
6'1".
Big guy.
If my speed is just 35, can I just jump across this thing?
You cannot.
No, okay, well, I'll climb across the thing.
So the way jumping works is you can jump long ways equal to your strength. So if your strength is 10, you can jump 10 feet. You can jump. What did we decide? Up was half your vertical leap, something like that.
Hang on, I'll look it up again.
I don't know. It's less. So you could jump still pretty high, like 5 feet straight into the air, which is high.
Roll.
But
Jumping. So long jump, up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
it's like a running jump, yeah.
By making a standing long jump, you can only leap half that distance.
Dexterity roll, huh?
All right, so you going across
No,
same way?
high jump.
You doing the little
Shimmy.
You're shimmying?
Whatever.
Do a
Yeah,
shimmy check.
That's good.
Yeah, you can get off too. So you're able to get across. So now you have perhaps a way back if you need it.
High jump, by the way, is 3 plus your strength modifier, so I can jump 2 feet in the air.
So you can jump 2 feet in the air. Okay.
Without these boots, I got no hops, dude.
All right. So this small passageway that you see right in front of you, it's about 4 feet high, obstructed by round boulders and pebbles. This is going to be difficult to try and make your way through. You can look just from the rounded edges of the rocks here that you think this may have been a stream bed at one time, and this might have also flowed into this river that you were at.
Oh, I wish we had a gnome.
You could crawl through it. It's 4 feet high. You would kind of have to waddle along and spelunk, but you think you can make it through. You have noticed, however, now that you're on the other side of this cavern, the next time that wave noise comes, it is significantly louder than when it was before. You're definitely getting closer to the source of whatever that noise is.
Does it sound like it's coming from this? Or
It is
like,
coming
down
from that direction,
this
yes.
way?
Nope. It is coming from to your east.
Right.
Well,
I'll go first.
we
Fuck it.
fucking worked that hard. We might as well fucking.
Yeah. Alright, I want to get out my hand crossbow and kind of do like a spelunky crawl with my hand crossbow in front of me.
Okay, you can do
Like a
that.
little squat walk.
But, okay. Yes, you can do that. If you're going to take a shot, though, you're definitely going to take it with disadvantage.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, yeah,
Actually,
I don't know that you have
it's a
another
weird
choice
thing,
if
right?
you want to keep it out. But, yeah, if you want to do that.
No, I'll put it away and just keep my eyes out. That way we don't walk into any traps.
Okay, all right, absolutely.
So, whatever you need for that.
Yeah, what's the marching order? You gonna go how you are now? You three? We three kings?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you could just go ahead and start making your way through there. You can. It's definitely difficult terrain, but you're able to, like you said, kind of like waddle walk your way through. So you're making your way through, and when you get out to the other side, you can see that it opens up into a very large open cavern with a sheer drop off into a body of water. And there is a narrow ledge that overlooks a large cavern, houses a surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is very loud here. At regular 5-minute intervals, a fresh surge of water flows into the tunnel of this chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge. The echo suggests that this cave might be one arm of a much larger cave to the northeast, so if you were to keep going, there might be larger cave networks. You think that this might eventually, if you follow this water, lead out to the ocean. So the water from the ocean is probably coming all the way in through some kind of underground tunnel network and is beating up against the side of this cave wall here. And that's what's creating the noise. The drop into the water is probably about 15 feet right now. But it looks like if you were to look, you might be at low tide right now, and the water level definitely increases at high tide. So you see, parts of the wall are wet. There probably is more water here often.
Parts of the wall, like
Parts
where
of
we're
the
standing?
no, it doesn't look like it's ever come up. It doesn't look like it's come up over this ledge in quite a while. at some point, maybe, but maybe you're seeing like the limestone and the growth, the algae growth, up to maybe like 4 or 5 feet on the like underneath the ledge. So you're about 15. It's about 15 feet down right now. So you're thinking you're at low tide.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So you could see to your south, there's kind of a ledge that you can skirt around, but it's pretty opaque on the other side. You can't really see exactly what's over there just yet. You know, as you're coming in, you're hearing this whoosh, and you just like kind of see the water flush up against it, and it's just resounding in the cave, and that's what's making this noise. So I think, you know, as soon as you're getting in the cave, you get one of those and you hear it, and now you can tell that's the source for sure.
Okay. I'm thinking we're gonna continue along this little ledge, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So as you get further south, you could see that, you know, once you get to the bottom of this ledge here, you see a path, and this also looks like something that was used to channel water. It's completely dry. Let me see what you can see. Yeah, so you can see kind of this blockade right here is just rocks that are caved in. So you don't know what's on the other side of that, but it looks as though this was a channel for water and is now blocked off at the end there. To your east, you can see that there looks to be another pathway down further to the east.
Right. I guess we're going on, yeah, boys. Unless you want to go check out that blocked off wall.
Yeah, it's blocked off. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Right. Actually,
None of us look that strong.
is there anything up here? No.
No. As you go up, no. It's just a ledge.
Yeah.
You know, and as you're inspecting it, you know, you're kind of looking at it. It's a pretty steep drop off. If you were to go in there, you're not getting back up.
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
Not without a lot of work. Yep.
Nah. I don't think you can jump 30 feet out of water.
No, I don't think the boots work like that. You're not Aquaman. Okay. So as you get to the side here, you see another pathway, stone stairs leading up. These are pretty crude. You're in, you know, this is kind of a mixture, you know, that cave down there, it doesn't look like it was habitable or, you know, anybody was using it. That's just where all the water was running into. But these stairs, you know, someone obviously dug these stairs out, so, you know, someone has done this for a reason, and it leads back up and into the darkness to the south.
The dock.
Right. Onward, boys. Let's find some fucking magic items and shit.
Okay, so yeah, you head up and you move into kind of an open room. When you walk in, you can immediately see Beric. You're far enough to see. It's a wall that is definitely dwarven made, and there's a little cutout for a door right here, and there's just a banded iron door set in the side. Further off to the left here, you can see that the cavern continues along. But now you're in something that was definitely excavated out. This is a dwarven made area here.
Right. General perception, just to see what's up.
Is Beric muted again?
Maybe.
I'm just curious.
Hey, maybe.
Maybe.
Did you hear me though?
Yes, general perception. Go for it.
I did.
Oh, I see.
It was
Ooh,
bad.
8. Yeah, I don't think you can any more than I already told you. No, I think that's probably about all you're getting from that.
Still very loud waves. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everything is very loud. And you're still pretty close to it, so you can kind of hear it, and it's at, you know, regular 4 or 5 minute intervals.
Right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go. I'm gonna walk up and like see if I can put an ear to the door and hear anything on the other side.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah, fuck, there's a dog.
Yeah, so there is a door there. Like I said, it's just a regular iron banded door, regular door size, 6 feet tall, regular door. You don't hear anything just putting your ear up to the door.
Can I try it? Is it locked?
Yeah, so you're opening the door?
I want to, yeah. So
You want to see if it's locked, or you want to just open it?
I want to try to open it slow.
Okay. So yeah, it is one of the pull down handles, and it pulls right down. It's open.
All right, I want to go in.
Okie dokie. Let me open it up for you.
How thick would you say these walls are? These dwarven walls.
2 feet stone thick.
Okay.
Standard construction, not anything like super elaborate or anything, and it's not like a 10-foot deep wall.
No, that's fine.
Yep. Okay. So you can open up. You can go inside. You move into a storeroom. You see a couple of tools, bundles of cloth that are very badly decayed. Some barrels, just empty, like banded wooden barrels sitting in there. Nothing of immediate value you don't see, and the room looks completely empty.
Okay. Can I do the same thing with this other door here?
Yes, you can. Yeah, so there's a door to your south. It looks very similar. That door, you turn it, it is also open.
Okay.
Going in?
Yeah, can I do it sneakily?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to do it sneakily.
Give me that sneaky. Ooh, look at him.
Pretty sneaky. Pretty sneaky. You pulled a sneaky on me. Alright, so you open it up. And you're heading in?
Yeah.
Alright, so you just kind of move right in, and the other two are following you along. This large workshop, what seems to be badly damaged by some sort of battle, maybe. The floors are pockmarked with, like black markings where there was definitely like arcane impacts. Work tables take up 2 corners of the room. They're both scorched, again with the same kind of black, dark marks. And you see some of the plaster and stonework has been kind of blown off as well from the walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier, Dustin, in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spectral creature measured roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. The center of its body is a large eye that stares at you. He says, "Hello."
Are you trolling? Say.
I'm not trolling.
Hello.
So he's probably right here.
Where are they?
You can't see him from where you are, but
Fuck.
There's a monk in the way.
Hi. You speak the king's English, so common.
which king?
The one. He's green. He's got an eye or a face.
Can I history check this thing real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Blow it up. So see what it looks
Nope, no songs about this motherfucker.
There is no songs about the burbling eye stalk eyeball.
But what about that?
Apparently the monk knows, though. Jesus.
Sure. You have heard tales of this ghostly figure. He is what's known as a spectator. It is a spherical monster that's usually tasked in guarding some sort of treasure. Essentially what they do is they're kind of like arcane mercenaries. So maybe a wizard would employ them, much like they would have done, what was his name, the Nothric before. They're kind of in servitude to these wizards in order to guard treasure, guard rooms, or something like that. It's not openly hostile to you, but
so
it's curious.
You're guarding something here, mate? Huh? I know you're kind. I've seen you before.
What's that?
I guard the Forge of Spells.
Oh, that sounds really important. What's that?
If you don't know, you don't need to know.
You get
Right,
a lot
yeah.
of day-to-day pleasure out of such. Just
I am here.
okay, all right. I just thought maybe you might like to get out more. Will got it for you for the. You go ahead and maybe go eat that dead dwarf at the beginning of the mine, so he doesn't, get seen by his brother, and then there's this whole drama. That would be really cool if you could do that for me. You get a meal. I get to guard your thing.
I do not require sustenance. I am here to guard this room.
But okay, what about fun though? That sounds like it could be fun to see, see the world, see a play.
Try and persuade him. Persuade him.
You haven't lived until you've been.
He looks at you, and all of his little stalks look right at you, and he's staring very intently at you now. He says, "Tell me, human, what year is it?"
Oh, what year is it?
It
Another
is.
question?
It is 1492.
It's 1492. Before Christ, so to speak.
He says, "I have another 20 years."
Yeah, but what are you? Are they paying you?
I was summoned, and I must do my duty.
Right. Friend, who summoned you?
I think he looks at you, and he wants to tell you, like his eye blinks a couple of times, but he says nothing instead.
Oh, right. Okay. How long ago did they summon you?
I was summoned 81 years ago.
Oh, wait, hang on. They contracted you for 101 years.
That is the term of my service.
What the fuck kind of years are those? Oh man, you're really getting a shaft there, Brett.
So can we have a look? Or
What would you like to look upon?
is this the forge right here? This thing here?
Which thing?
The glowing brazier, if so to speak.
It is.
Right, weren't we supposed to find this for the rockseekers?
Yeah, we found it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, okay.
Does this thing look particularly dangerous?
Yeah, can we contact this man?
You absolutely can. This guy right here?
Yeah, the lady.
With my 19 history roll, do I know
Mob
if these things are
cons. What do we get here?
real good?
Okay,
or-
no, so you see, it's not, he doesn't look particularly dangerous, no. He looks like he would be a problem, for maybe a level 1 or level 2 adventurer, but you guys, you could definitely take him in a fight,
Right.
but you don't know, you see him, is what I'll say.
Right.
So, look, we've also, I can respect your position because I've also been contract. I have a job to do. You have a job to do. I think there's a way we can all be happy.
Is there a way for you to get out of your contract?
As a matter of fact, there is.
Yeah. What's that?
I've been tasked with ensuring the mine has no I guess how do I put this? Has no other negative influences. During the last... Drama!
What?
You're loud, dude.
What did I do? I didn't even make any noise.
Do you guys hear that?
I don't know. It's like feedback or something.
Yeah, you're having... Yeah, you're good now. You're fine now. I was tasked with ensuring that there are no other ill influences after the battle. If you were to destroy the rest of the undead inhabitants in this mine, I think that would fulfill the terms of my contract.
Oh, right. Perfect. That's on our to-do list anyway. A quick question for you.
Yes.
What battle?
Well, my master had a run-in with orcs before I was summoned sometime, and he erroneously thought that they were there to help him when in fact they were there to harm him. They tried to take all of the magical equipment and items that he had been forging for the last several hundred years, and he didn't like that. He slew them, and now they live in the mine as zombies. He tasked me here to ensure that no one disturbed any of the artifacts that he had been making.
Okay. I've got one more question that on my mind anyway. What school of magic was your master using?
He was a master of many schools.
Right. What was his favorite?
Evocation.
Okay. Thank you.
The Bernie kind.
The what?
The Bernie kind.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Good info. Thank you.
Yeah. So as he's kind of like floating around, magically doing his fucking floating eye thing. He seems to be content with you right now, hanging out, I guess. I don't know that he's particularly like wanting your presence there, but he's not like kicking you out. So
go ahead, Beric.
We're gonna go about a way, I think, unless my fine friends have any more questions. We'll kill the undead. We'll come back, and you leave. We get to do whatever, and yeah.
Right, that was kind of my follow-up question, actually. Provided that we release you from your bonds, what's your plan?
Once I'm freed from my bonds, I can go back to the ethereal plane.
Right, so you're not going to stick around here and like terrorize nobody.
I would very much not like to sit in this empty, desolate cave for another 21 years.
I figured you probably wanted to go home after 81 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, we'll help you out.
Much obliged. He lowers his eye stalk and just does that.
Okay. And I back the fuck out of there.
Okay. Are you going back out the way you came in?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't know there was another option.
Yeah. There was a big set of double doors on the western side. They were closed, so
I couldn't see them.
You could have tried them. They might have been locked. You don't know. Okay. So
also did not want to get closer to the Spellforge. He was being cool.
He was being cool. Yeah.
Right. So I guess if we want to get to the forge, we just kind of gotta fucking deal with everything, right?
I mean, we could go kill that scary eye monster, but
Do you really want to, though? He seems so nice.
he does seem nice. As far as monsters go, that guy seems alright.
Yeah, he's way better than the Nordic, because I don't have a feeling this guy's master's coming back anytime soon.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway,
Oh, fuck. Are those doors into that room? Some bitch.
Yes. So
I haven't seen
that
them
would be the other side. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I don't even think you like all the way walked into the room. So yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. So you can see south kind of leads off into the black abyss. To your east there along the wall would be the big double doors that you now know would lead back into the Forge of Spells. You could see directly to your west is another pathway that's been carved out that would lead, I guess back kind of the way you came, but you haven't quite explored that area yet. And then again, there's an area to your south that's kind of shadowed in darkness, looks further cavernly.
Man, you think somebody would have put around some fucking torches while they were in here?
80
Fucking
years ago.
hells. Well, no, the black spider was here. He
So
would have lit the fucking place up or something.
So I think that you kind of get the impression that the black spider hasn't explored this far in yet. So you actually by chance just happened to kind of go along the same path that the black spider took. So that was the area that he had carved out for himself, and he has just not had a chance to get further into the mine, and he never will, I guess, because you've killed him. So.
Right. So basically, this is unexplored for 80 years. No tracks in the dust.
Yeah. No. This is completely just nothing has been here.
Okay. Yeah. So, right, while we're doing this, we should be really careful we don't set off any 80-year-old traps. Who the fuck knows what kind of shit they came up with back then? Big rolling logs with spikes and stuff. I don't want to.
We haven't seen a Team Rocket pitfall trap in a long time, and I'm
we
itching.
have not.
I'm itching.
And I know
for
how
one.
Beric feels about those. And if the dude's been dead for 80 years, it's he's gonna be mad.
So, where are you heading?
Right, boys, which way first?
Ivo, Beric,
West.
west.
To the west.
To the west.
Yeah.
All right. What's your marching order? What are you doing?
I'm still doing my stick poke like I'm blind.
Okay. You're three blind micing your way along, like tap 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 tap. I think as you're getting a little bit further in, just a little bit further, yeah. So now you can just start to hear some shuffling noises. You think that there might be something further along, but you can't quite see yet.
Right. Can I keep an eye out on the ceiling and behind us since I'm in the back?
You can make a perception check. Yep.
Yeah. I just want to... I'm remembering that slime from earlier.
Yeah, the dirty
really
slime.
A fan of that shit. So,
Yeah. Okay, so you're checking it out. You haven't seen anything yet.
yeah.
So Beric, I think as you turn the corner, you get around here. You can see into the next room here. Excuse me. Stop there. See a large blast furnace and mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel dominate this chamber. The furnace is cold and dark, but heaps of coal are piled nearby along with carts of unrefined ore. The water wheel sits in a 10-foot wide cut channel into the floor of the room. The channel is dry. The passage exits. You can't see yet, so I will not let you know where they are. However, you could see more than a dozen withered corpses strewn all across the room. These guys have been dead for a very long time. A lot of them are little more than bones, barely anything hanging on to them. These are both slain dwarves and orcs wearing the remnants of their armor. However, you do see, floating above them, right above the forge, a large skull that's engulfed in green flames. So think Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider.
Right. One more time, I'm going to try and history check this.
Okay. This one actually would be, I mean...
It would be more feasible that this one would be in a song.
More Arcana, I'm thinking, though. But you probably... Yeah, because you're a bard, I think you could do history. They're the same stat, I think, so...
Yeah, well, no.
Are you proficient in one?
I mean, I have proficiency in Arcana if you want me to roll that.
I think it's more Arcana, though, because this guy is not like a normal...
No, I have proficiency in Arcana.
Yeah, go for it, then. Go for that.
Okay.
All right. You've heard about a giant flaming skull before, but you have no idea like what it is. I mean,
right. Okay. I want to whisper. That looks bad.
Has it noticed us?
It has not noticed you yet. It doesn't really seem to be noticing much of anything.
Got floating there.
You're gonna what?
Well, it's undead, so I mean, it's kind of one of the targets. So...
I mean, yeah, definitely. Fucking, what do you want me to do about it?
I'm gonna fuck this thing up.
I mean, that's okay.
I'm gonna run and jump and smack it with my
Okay.
shoulders.
All right, you're gonna run, jump, and smack it. You are gonna get surprise round on it then, and then we're just gonna roll initiative.
Yep. So, question: where are all these corpses? Are they like, alive?
There's
Like,
about
undead
there's
corpses?
about 3 or 4 in front of you, between you and the flame skull, which I'm going to call it from now on because I don't want to fucking say giant green Nicolas Cage thing. There's another 3 or 4 behind you, and then up to your north, you could just see, like, on the other side of the water wheel, there's a couple over there, too. So.
Okay, and are these like, are they shuffling around, or are they just...
Nope, not moving.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're running up?
Yeah, I did a running jump and a double attack.
Holy shit, okay. Okay. So,
Surprise, bitch!
I'm pretty sure most of those hit.
Pretty sure there's bludgeoning, dude. There's...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this thing's gonna die.
Yep. Okay, well... Yeah, so I think you definitely surprised it. You know, even with your torch, he's pretty slow moving. He's just kind of like slow to react. He kind of is turning towards you, and you definitely get the jump on him. So you hit him. You hit him with everything. God damn. All right, well, this is gonna be a quick fight. Let me put some music on for you guys. I think we ran out of music somehow. Alright, so the guy is totally not paying attention. You just beat the shit out of him. You run up with your staff. You hit him with your staff again, and then you just punch his fire, I guess. Let me make sure that nothing happens to you when you do that.
And then you punch his fire?
It doesn't say that you're burned or anything. So yeah, you just fuck it. It's like cold fire, I guess. It doesn't hurt you. So minus that. Minus that.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't set like things on fire as he goes by them. So.
Yeah, so I think, you know, with your strikes with your quarterstaff, you've absolutely just beat the shit out of this thing, and it has a big crack in it, and it is looking really rough now. It's definitely, if a skull could be bloodied, it is bloodied. However, upon your strikes, it does let out like a shriek. And you can see some of the corpses that are close to it, they do start to stir. So, you have some more baddies now that you're finding you're going to have to deal with. And
fuck all of that.
yeah, so, so I'm going to roll for them. And we're going to go into regular initiative. Did you guys roll already? No?
No.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll. Everybody roll now. Ooh.
Welcome to the show, zombies.
D-crit, yeah.
Boom.
God
damn, dude.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, combat is starting off right. Holy shit, you guys still beat them all out. Okay. Alright, so, Beric, you were just ready, and you were ready to go again, man.
He was so ready to be in.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm going to use my bonus action first to punch him again.
Okay. You hit him. He's looking super hurt. He's not dead. But he is on death's door right now. He's cracked and brittle and just barely staying afloat.
Alright. Spending a key to punch him another time.
Okay. That takes him down. Okay, so the skull shatters into 1,000,000 pieces, and it drops on the ground. He's no longer moving. The zombies look like they're extremely shaken, like they falter for 1 second, but whatever magic has resurrected them is keeping them resurrected. So they're still kind of shambling along.
I say, alright, don't lose your head. And then I turn around and I attack this thing with my quarter.
Okay. Yeah. Both of those hit. Okay. So you do 19 damage?
Yeah.
So you whack, and this guy, looks like he's hurting like some shit right now. You chunked one of his arms off, I think with your first strike, and the second one just, like, caved his skull in. But he's still standing.
Okay, that's all I can do.
Alright, so Beric's turn ends. Bardly. I'll let you guys move up. You guys can start here, I think, because you would have moved. You wouldn't have stayed all the way back there while he was standing there.
Okay. Right, so...
And I will also say, yeah, that guy that you're on right now, you can see him, I think, from where you are, but you couldn't get to him. You would have to walk around the forge in order to get to him.
Right. So I'm gonna...
So it's maybe like 5 feet off the ground. So you, I mean, you could like try and climb up it, but yeah.
I'm gonna get up to this dude and I'm gonna get him in the back with my short sword.
Yeah, stabby stab. Yeah, you do that. So you stab it into him and you kind of pull it up and split him in half, and he is no more.
Right.
Lets out a moan as he falls to the ground. He's done. He's donezo.
And then I turn and look at this one down here.
Uh-huh.
And shoot him in the face.
Yeah, you do. You shoot. It goes right into his eyeball. Fortunately, I think he needs only one to see. So, so he takes 7 piercing damage. All right. You're good.
And I use my free action to tell Beric, "God damn, you're a fucking badass."
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that should have been much more difficult. By okay. Ivo.
Get this lower dude.
Okay.
One with dog.
Yeah, you hit him. You hit him for 7.
Does he rip him in half?
He does not. He's looking rough, and he's got a bunch of thorns poking out of him. Does Thorn Whip push or pull?
Pull.
Okay, so he's right up on you. And we decided that was mandatory, right?
I think it's supposed to.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it doesn't have to.
I don't
Just hit him
know.
with the whip, right?
I don't
I
know.
don't know what the spell says.
Well, if it says you choose to pull them closer to you,
Oh.
or if it just says they are pulled closer to you. Whatever it says, you do.
Thorn Whip. You create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command toward a creature. Make a melee. If the attack hits, creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer.
Okay, so yes. Then
But I mean, it says up to, so... I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
that's what, I'll give it to you then. You get free reign. If you want to pull him, you can.
It's fine. It says that he's supposed to get pulled.
Okay, so from this point on, they are getting pulled. Okay, so he's pulled close to you. You doing anything else with your turn?
Did you hear me or no?
No, what did you say?
Oh, I said no. I'm good.
Okay, alright. So it is Dead Zombie's turn,
That one's
and
dead.
Dead Zombie's turn is dead, so that doesn't work. This guy can... Let me see if we can get to you. Yeah, he can make it. Alright, so he's going to run up to Beric, and he kind of ducks a little bit to get under the bellows there. And he makes a attack against Beric. He comes up and just he fucking critically fails. He doesn't do shit. He comes up and Beric just like holds his stick out and he's like this against the stick and he can't get close to him. So he's fucked.
Oh, get fucked back.
Flame guy is also dead. So this zombie, he can get 1, 2, 3. He can get up to here. So he just kind of comes around and shambles, does his shamble thing. And last zombie is right up against Ivo, so he's going to attack him too. And that definitely hits you, and you're going to take 6 bludgeoning damage from that. So he comes up and just gives you a good smack. He's right next to you, so it wasn't difficult for him.
How much? I'm sorry. Out of Ivo.
No, it was Ivo, not you.
Yeah.
He took 6 bludgeoning damage. But now we're back up to you, Beric.
It's time to kill some more fucking zombies! Alright, the one in front of me.
This is Tallahassee.
Those both hit. That hits.
You exploded a zombie.
Yeah, hold up. He's still standing right now. He is barely. So you just like flurry him, you're like bop, 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 and you just like chunks of flesh are going everywhere and he's just barely standing up.
I can't wait until I'm just like full unarmed strike and I just go goop.
Yeah, so he is on his last leg, for sure. Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Right. I want to point one crossbow at each of these bros right here.
You're like,
take them
Boondock
down
Saintsing?
Boondock Saints style.
okay. I like it. Yeah, you both, dude. You are much better than Rocco. So, this guy, we'll do the one that Ivo had. Oh, they're both really low. Which one aimed at which? The first one, the first one was going.
The first one went to this one.
Okay.
And the second one went to this
All
one.
right. So the first one goes to this one, and you see it chunk, and it chunks right into his face, and you can see the zombie almost start to fall back. And he falls back down, and he just hits the ground, and he stops moving. So he is dead. And you hit the other one. I mean, you're just doing this like simultaneously, and you're just being a fucking total badass about it. And you just whack this guy, and you take him down, and he like gets hit right in the chest too, and he's barely standing, barely holding on.
Damn, that almost worked.
Almost, yeah. No, that would have been the most illicit. If you had switched it, you definitely would have done it.
But I can't lie.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Let me see what's in my bio.
Ivo.
No, it doesn't say. All right, we're good. Let me put that in here.
Ivo, you're up.
I got the one on me. So
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Smacky smack.
He's got like 1 health. Just fucking poke him.
He literally does have 1
He's
health.
literally that low. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is not looking good.
Yeah, it
Ask me
hits.
to poke him.
It hits. Okay. You hit him and you crack him,
Nice.
and he starts to go down, but then somehow like keeps his footing and he stays up. He is not defeated.
Tell me to just poke him. See?
All right.
He's somehow hanging on.
Right.
So, that is dead zombie. Goodbye. Okay, this zombie comes over and he gets onto Beric. And he comes up and it takes a swing at you. And your AC is 15, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So that hits you. Excuse me. And you're going to take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Alright, and the next one is right next to you, Ivo. And he's going to do the smacky smack on you. And he doesn't hit you. So you are able to duck out of the way. And now we're back up at the top of the order again. Beric,
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
you're good. So you have one roughly undamaged zombie right next to you, and one that's really hurt next to Ivo.
God damn it. One in front of me.
So if you critical miss
I still hit them.
and still hit them,
No.
I think it's still a miss, right? It's
on attack rolls only. A critical miss is always a miss.
okay. So you did miss the first time, but you fucking beat the shit out of him with your next 2 strikes, and he is looking really hurt.
Sorry, buddy.
All right, so you have one that's on death's door. Well, they're both on death's door. It looks like a stiff wind would blow either of these guys over right now, and Bardly
Right.
are up. Unless you want to move, Beric.
I thought you fucking hit that guy.
Yeah, dude, you told me to poke him.
Right.
You
well,
did.
I should have fucking killed him. All right. I do the same thing as last time.
And the first one is to the first guy.
Yeah. First one to the right. Second one to the left.
Okay.
Well,
So the first one gets chunked. You get him straight in the chest. He falls over. He's not moving anymore. Second one, you chunk, and he falls over. He's not moving anymore. So you get that guy right in the face, and it just like, bam, sticks right in there, and he drops down dead. All right, you have defeated all of the threats. It looks like there are other corpses on the ground other than the ones that you just mutilated. They don't seem to be moving at this time. So for now, the threats have been dealt with.
Right. Can I take a moment to investigate one of that zombie that didn't fall over?
Sure. Make a history check. History check.
Okay.
Okay. So you know that sometimes when you think they're dead, they're not dead. Much like in the zombie movies. So if you think you do something that would have killed them, sometimes they're just not dead.
Right. That's good to know.
That is a history of zombies
Okay.
by Faded.
Well, I wasn't sure if they were actually zombies, if they were.
They are actually zombies. Yeah, they are zombies for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the little OC to that is they do have an ability that allows them to resist some death stuff. So.
Yeah, I'm with it. I wasn't sure what classification of it.
So the immediate threat has been dealt with. What's your plan?
Right. Well, that seems like the spooky undead. Also, Beric, way to fucking shatter that skull before we even got in the room. Jesus.
Hey man, I've been practicing a little.
And practicing, what, are you fucking drunk strong right now? Jesus Christ.
He did go God mode.
Right, so, what's the deal? Should we go back and talk to our spooky friend back there, or continue on and make sure there's nothing else?
Anything significant with this forge thing? No?
You can make a perception check to try and check it out. Or
Second
actually,
time.
this would be investigation, I think, because you're actually like inspecting it.
Terrible investigation.
It's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God! You go to like go down and you accidentally move the bellows a little bit and it puffs smoke right in your fucking face. You can't see now.
Oh, well,
I
well.
know.
He just has a black face full of soot. He's got to clean up.
Use your robe and wipe it off.
That's good look.
Good look.
Good look, it's fucking blackface, my man. You're gonna get fucking shanked.
It's 2018. You can't do that now.
I think it's getting more acceptable.
Right. So I guess I will try and investigate it since
Sure.
he stumbled into it.
Sure. It's a forge. It's big. I mean, it's big. It's really big. And you can tell that the water wheel was used to turn the bellows to pump the stuff to give it the power to do the stuff. It hasn't worked in a long time. That's all you got.
Right. Is there a door on it?
A door? No.
Okay, I'm not really sure what you got going on here. I don't know how they get the stuff back out.
What do you mean? So, a door to like the forge, or like
Yeah,
to the...
like if something got left in there, you know.
Yeah. So the way this particular forge worked is that you see that chimney in the center. That's where it would like expel a bunch of the stuff into the atmosphere. There is a like grate on the side that that's where they would throw the coal into. So that's what they would use to power it. And then they would push the bellows to give the water on it. And it looks like they work directly on top of the surface of the forge itself. So that's where they were.
Oh, right.
Like
okay,
making
so
things.
They worked like up this way. On top.
Yes. They worked
Okay.
on top of that. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. So
It doesn't look to be any like stuff there. Now that you're in the room, you can see that the channel, you could drop down into it. You get in and out of it pretty easy. It just looks like it was a waterway for the water. It does look like it leads back out north, likely, again, flowed into that cavern with the waterfall. So that probably used to be a lot more full than it was. But for whatever reason, there's no water in there now. To your south, you can see more of the mine. It kind of goes deeper into the center of the mine. You see a hallway to your west, and at the very end of the hallway you can see a door there, and it also looks like there may be a stairway down there as well.
Right. So what direction, boys?
And then of course the way you came.
Press on. Go west. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, head west. So you're heading west. You can see now that there is a door. It just looks like every other door in the mine. And you can see, if you get a little bit further up there. Yeah, that's just some old tools there.
Okay.
They were there.
So
Nothing of
it looks
value.
a lot like a dead body holding a book.
No. I'll let you know of anything important, of import. General mining equipment, those kinds of things. It's actually pretty barren here. Like, at some point it was picked clean. Maybe not anytime anytime recently, but...
Right. Okay.
Yep, so you see a door straight ahead to your west, and curving down the stairs to your left to the south is a stairway down further into the mine. Or to another part of the mine, not technically further in. You're really into the center of the mine right now. This is kind of the heart of the operation.
Alright, let's get down, man.
Right.
Where you headed? Alright, down the stairs?
Right. Should we be chopping off the heads of these fucking zombies before we're done?
I don't know. Does that work? Don't they just put them back on?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know anything about zombies.
Do you know
All
what
I
the
know
rules
is
of
they come back
zombies
from the
are?
dead sometimes.
Okay, you're heading down, okay? You're doing
Yep.
your Three Blind Mice impression?
Yes.
Okay, alright. So you head down, you're making your way, come a little bit further down. You're able to safely make your way a little bit further down. You could see,
Get up there, Beric.
what?
Tell him Beric to move.
So you could see steep escarpments divide this large cavern into 3 sections. High ledges at either side and a lower section in the middle. Carved stone stairs climb up the 2 ledges. 2 large stone tables stand in the middle section, along with a pair of small bergères. A small table stands on the eastern edge, which you cannot see from where you are. So, sorry. Skeletal remains of dozens of dead warriors, dwarves, gnomes, orcs, ogres, attest to the fierceness of the fighting that took place here long ago. As you make your way around this corner, you can see the head. Let me see where it is right now. Okay, so you let me open this up to you. This is high, so you can't really see very much over it, but you can see this ghoul kind of poke his head out, and he immediately darts back. So now you cannot see him.
Oh, right. Fuck, there's more.
But you definitely saw, the face of something looking at you. You're lit from torchlight, no mistaking you, and then he leaves.
All right. So, what's the plan?
Yeah,
boys?
what are you guys doing? Because now you're like, you've seen a threat.
It's off to the left. We could go back towards that door.
Good plan, Ivo. I like it.
So you're starting to hear some noise now.
Yeah, we do this.
You're hearing some chattering from behind you. Okay, you back up. You haven't seen anything yet.
Fuck. My mom's calling me.
Go ahead. Do your
Give me a
thing.
second, guys.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. So what's up, guys?
So, by the way, no, side note. I linked in Discord. It tells you how you say that word.
Huh?
It tells you how you say that word.
Berger.
That's wrong.
Berger.
No. It's not brochure or brazzers like porn. I get where the confusion would be.
A Berger.
I will literally stab you.
Well, now I just do it to fuck with you.
Yeah, I know.
Did you get your spells set up?
Here's a question for later.
What's up?
For spells. Do you still have the mob token thing for saber-tooth tiger?
I do.
You have one for a general bear that I turn into, not my actual bear.
What do you mean?
There's one that's Ivo Bardolph.
Yeah. I mean, I can pull over a regular bear, yeah, but why would I do that?
Because that's what one of my spells does.
What does it do?
I can either summon one challenge level 2 monster, or I can summon 2 challenge level 1 monster.
Yeah, I can bring those to you if you want. Or, I guess I could just have you take control of 2 of the tokens, and you could just use the regular things that you have right now as the bear things. You're good?
I could.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, just let me know out of session what you want me to do, what your plans are, and I'll have everything set up for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Possibly, I probably only use the tiger.
You can use whatever you want, man. Dude, you are free to fucking live your life, man. Live your best life.
Right, so do we hear the noises from, in here?
No, from the south. I don't think you've heard anything. You're moving pretty quickly right now, so...
Okay, I want to go try and crack this door open stealthily.
Okay. Quickly, stealthily?
Yeah.
Okay.
As quietly as I can, in a quick manner.
Try and do that.
It's pretty accurate.
So I think you open the door fairly quietly, but in your haste, you weren't, the most quiet that you could have been. I don't think you surprised anybody. Oops, hold on. But...
Oh, fuck, is this that door from earlier?
Inside you open up and see very surprised bugbears.
Oh, fuck me!
So
I want to shut the door.
They look at you, you look at them, you hear lots of noise from the other side now that the door is shut.
I want to slam the door. Well, I did slam the door, but I want to go bugbears run.
Okay, so you see, I guess as you're running to yourself, now all of the ghouls are they're running up at you.
I drink my health potion.
While you're running, sure.
Back up to the big one.
Yeah, get through the funnel point.
Have they come through this hallway yet?
They have not. I mean, we're in bullet time right now, so I'm waiting for Beric to drink his potion.
Is it 2d4?
It's 2d4 plus 2, I think.
2d4 plus, I think it's 2, or is it your con?
I think it's 2.
Can I drop something in the hallway?
Alright, so get 9 back. Okay, so yeah,
how long does your thing take there, D?
It's just one action.
To a bear?
No, if I drop a spell in the middle of that hallway before they run through.
He would like to drop a spell as we're running.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. What are you doing?
Spike growth.
Okay.
So like right at the top of the stairs. So it's like a 20-foot circle, and if they go through it, they take damage for every 5 feet they travel.
20-foot radius. Okay, so where are you putting it? Are you starting it up here, or are you starting it down here? Are you starting at the bottom of the stairs, the top of the stairs, in the hallway?
Top of these stairs in the middle of the hallway. Right? How do you do it? Like this? There?
Like right in front of my face.
All right. So, okay. All right.
Are you waiting until we get out of this hallway, or are you just doing this?
Yeah, I think if he does it, if you were to do it right now, as you're running away, you guys could miss it. Yeah. So just remember it's concentration, so you can't cast another concentration spell. So I think you're able to get right here, and now you're out of the way of it. Yeah, you're good right there. So you can see the first ghoul kind of coming up around out the corner of your eye, and the door is also open now, and there's a bugbear coming out of it. You only see one right now. What's your plan?
They'll run through it. They'll get hurt.
They will. What is your plan?
I don't know if we want to wait a tick, or I would keep running. To be honest, I'm trying to get through this funnel point over here.
Okay, where are you going? Yep, all right, through there. Yeah, so you're able to kind of jumble over the corpses. You're running around. Are you standing on the other side of the Forge of Spells, or you're keeping going?
No, I'm chilling here.
Okay, so you're chilling there. I think you can...
What happens in this hallway?
Yeah.
Because I can see, like, this little area.
Okay, so you can see through. Like, if you ducked under the bellows, you can see. So you can see them coming out right now. They move through it. They take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. Okay.
Oh my god.
Creature
if it was centered on those stairs, what is that? 30?
Yeah, so every...
Fucking 75 feet or something?
Every
60?
one that goes through... No, it's not 70, because it's 20-foot radius.
It's only 20-foot radius.
Oh, right.
So they're gonna all take 2d4 times 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Wait, no. Yeah, times 4.
If they all traveled all through it, the whole thing.
No, wait.
Well,
20-foot radius. Yeah, so it extends 20 foot in each direction.
Yep,
so they walk across 80 feet.
Yeah, and south. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna roll. Because they're not okay, so the ghouls might be stupid enough, but the bugbears aren't stupid enough. If they're hurt, they're not gonna go through that. So I think this first one probably jumped out, and he got like about... I'm gonna say he got where he is right now. He got 20 feet. So he's gonna roll 2d4 times 4 is 20. So he's gonna take 20 damage, and he has recognized that there is a problem. And he is really hurt right now. And I think one more bugbear stepped out into the hallway and took 5 damage. And these ghouls kind of made their way up here. So they all kind of ran up. And I think these ghouls are going to take 2d4. They're going to take 10d4, which I'm sure will kill them. I mean, if it doesn't, that's a problem. It didn't. Okay. Okay. So these 3 ghouls that are up here are looking incredibly hurt, and so is this bugbear. They're all looking super, super hurt. You can't see the other ghouls that were there, but you know there had to have been a couple of more. You heard a lot of rustling around, so you know that that's not all that there is.
And they're all being friendly to each other, huh?
No, they're not. So now that they've kind of stopped, now they're looking at each other and like, what the F? So I think these three ghouls that are right here are kind of going to pounce on this bugbear, and they're going to attack him, and they're definitely going to take him down. Ghouls would be able to do that very easily. And they're just kind of waiting there right now. They know that moving hurts them. So
where does the radius end?
It ends right at the end of this. Yeah, right at the end of the where it comes out.
Just stand back here and kill them with rain.
You absolutely are within your rights to do that.
Right.
None of the other bugbears came out there, right? So
there is one bugbear that you all three. You can't really see. Yeah, I think in the gloom you can see that there's a door open and there's a bugbear shape in it. But the other bugbears did not come out. They identified that there was a problem there.
Right. So we can take some shots, but the issue is it might be slightly out of my range.
Let's go closer. We just stand right in front of them and shoot them. What are they gonna do?
Okay, let's go across them.
I mean, they're dumb. They're not dumb enough to move, but they don't have a choice right now. So, yeah.
I'm just coming up over here and taking out my blowgun and shooting it.
Okay, take a shot.
I mean, if y'all want to just sit there, I'll do one more thing. All three of them are right there together, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hold up before y'all move around. So
Right.
directly at this point right here, right? Or I guess it's tall enough. If I do this. Hold up.
What are you doing, dude?
How doesn't it work? I'm trying to press it and it's not coming up.
What is it's a spell?
Yeah.
What's the spell?
Here it is. Called lightning.
So I will tell you right now, I don't think that you need to waste I don't think you need to waste a spell slot on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I really
To kill. I mean, if you want to do it for like effect purposes or whatever, if you just want to be a fucking bamf, go ahead and do it.
No.
But it's definitely not going to be necessary to take them out from the position.
You will probably intimidate that other bugbear.
That might be true.
Well, I guess I'll just stay because I have to concentrate on my other spells so they can't be fucked up.
Okay, yeah, and they're obviously not going anywhere right now. So.
Right. So, which one are you shooting at, that Beric? Because I'll shoot at the other two.
I'll just say they're not moving targets. You literally, if each of you were to take a shot, you can knock them down.
Okay. That's what we...
Okay, so you do that. So you just pop, 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 and they go down. So you see 3 dead ghouls there. The bugbear, I think, has retreated back and closed the door again. So inside of that room, what you were able to see briefly, I think, Beric, because you opened it up, it just looked like a bunch of bunk beds. That's where they were housing their bugbears. So you have a bunch of bugbears and a bunch of dead ghouls in the hallway. And Ivo, make a perception check.
Perception?
Yep.
Hold up.
I want to ask Beric. Was the door on the other side of that locked?
It was.
Right.
Okay.
Well, at least they're trapped in there.
I mean, it was locked from the side that you opened.
Shut up. Alright.
Okay, so with that check, you do hear before they arrive, there is 2 more ghouls that have appeared out of the southern end of this chamber, and they're running right at you. But you did get it. You did get a chance to see them beforehand, so you will be able to just roll initiative like regular, and we'll see who goes first.
Oh, sweet. Fucking Beric is all over the goddamn
He's
place.
a god, dude.
I rolled, but I have to click.
But you forgot.
Oh man, there are so many corpses on the ground.
You guys are in you're in the shit right now.
These 3 all died, right?
Yes. The only ones that are alive there are 2 right next to you, and that's it.
Okay. Ivo's a 17.
So Ivo's a 17. So you all are going to get to go before them. So, rip. Go ahead.
See what happens when one of us hears him?
Ivo hears them, and I think he's able to alert you. So he's like, hey, like, problem. So you all are recognized to it, but yeah, this is where you're starting, though. So
What's the situation here with the movement?
what do you mean? So they're coming out of the doorway right now, and I think Ivo and the ghouls both looked at each other. They saw him. He saw them. He like waved you guys over, so now you guys are aware. But you are where you are. So everybody knows about everybody right now.
With our movement, are we limited via these corpses? Are they limiting our movement speed?
They're difficult terrain, yeah.
Okay.
So to get through that flame skull, it's going to cost you 5. You can go around the rest of them, though. So I don't... Ivo would be the only one that's able to get to them on turn 1.
You sure have 40 movement?
Oh, you have 40. No, you're good, then. Yep.
Alright, I do.
I keep forgetting you have 40, sorry.
I don't actually need to
I'm
make
a
it
fast boy.
You are fast boy, for sure. Okay. Do your thing. Yeah, you fucking do your wreck thing. Okay. It's not fun when you one-shot them all.
Fun for me.
-9. You killed him. You fucking killed Okay. So you pummel him into oblivion with your quarterstaff, and he falls on the ground dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did hit. There's one more, though. Ivo.
What are these ghouls, right?
They're ghouls.
Forget it. They don't care about poison? Or is that zombie?
You know they do. They're immune to poison.
Oh, okay. That's right. Okay. That one down there. So.
There's only one left.
There's one left, yep.
Oops. Poke him with my stick.
Poke him.
It actually hits. Otherwise, I use too many spells.
You have a cantrip. That does not hit. I'm assuming you're attacking. You didn't tell me specifically you were attacking two-handed, so I'm using the first number unless you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I'm doing one-handed because I'm playing my shield.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, unless you say I'm doing this two-handed, I'm just going to infer that it's one-handed. So that is going to miss him. So you run up and try and hit him, but you don't hit. So Bardly.
Better melee.
Right. So
I think you're getting to the point, Dustin, where your spells are starting to outperform your melee a little bit.
Well, they are. Yeah.
With a druid, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you wild shape.
Yeah, unless you wild shape.
Right. So I don't think that these add to my jumping capabilities at all. Like vertically. I think it's just horizontal jumps.
No, actually, I think it does. Look it up again.
I did. It doesn't say anything about.
Doesn't it? I feel like you should be able to jump higher.
I mean, it's up to you. Right now, I can jump 2 feet in the air.
I feel like you can easily get like basketball player height with magical boots.
Okay. Sweet. How tall is this thing?
So if you were to jump on the bellows, it definitely would like go downwards because it has the air inside of it.
Right. Would I be able to make it to the top of the bellows in a jump?
Sure. It's like 6 feet up.
Okay. So I jump up onto the bellows.
Okay, and it immediately goes down and it expels a giant poof of air, and now there's soot everywhere. You're about 3 feet off the ground.
Okay. And then I'd need to run across it and get across the other side.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15...
Yeah, I think you get there.
Yeah,
or
I can get
or there.
Any of these areas.
Any of those, yes.
We'll pull up here, and I will do my double crossbow thingy.
Dunk, dunk.
Sorry. Is the other one necessary here?
Alright, yeah, you hit him. You thunk him with both. So he takes 15 piercing damage. Still up. Still alive. Not pleased. And he is going to make a claw attack on Beric. And he doesn't make it. So he tries to get you, but he didn't get you. So now you're back up, Beric.
Okay. Well, we all know what's going to happen now.
Yeah,
his
that's
fucking
you're
hell.
good. You're good. You're good. You did it. You fucking Goku'd him to death.
Powerful.
Alright, so now he falls down now. You didn't drop your concentration, right, Dustin? You still have the spike growth up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still have the spikes to the back of you. There's a lot more corpses in this area than when you started. There's
Yeah, but these are like corpsey looking corpses.
these are corpsey looking corpses, yeah. The other ones, those zombies were like, they were barely skeletons, man. They were barely hanging on. These guys are like real undead boys.
Meaty,
Yeah,
nasty.
definitely have been surviving on something. Yep. So what's your plan now?
Right.
I guess we go south.
Yeah, that room's probably clear now. Let's go check that out.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right. Is this a dead body sitting right here next to me?
Yep.
What's going on?
That is the corpse of a dwarf with like a little hammer. So you can see you're now all into the big room. Just move ahead a little bit further. So this is the big room that we described a little bit earlier. This looks like it was probably like the mess hall or something for the main area of the mine. And there was definitely just like a giant fight here. There's just like skeletons and undead bodies all over the place. A lot of them have weapons, but they're really old and rusty. They don't look extremely useful to you.
Okay. I'll just do a quick check for valuables around the room.
Yes, you can.
What do you want from me? Perception? Investigation?
Perception to just. Are you doing like a quick scan, or are you really like going in? That was good. So
I'm not like rifling on people, but I'm
you're
looking
right.
to
Yeah,
see
no.
if
So you're
there's
looking.
anything.
So you think, just from a couple of them, they look like they're holding a couple of coin purses. So you're able to, as old as they may be, that kind of stuff still stays intact. You walk over to the few that you saw, and I think you're able to get maybe like 10 gold worth of, just out of money from them.
Nice.
Yeah, they were fighting. Like this was like a war zone essentially. So there's just a lot of like
I didn't know if there was any like
broken
priestly
armor. Yeah,
swords down here or something.
No, yeah, none of that. It just looks like all regular common weapons, those kinds of things.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
So you see stairway across the way up, and that leads to the raised platform where you saw the ghoul first. And then you can also see that there's an entranceway to the south.
Right.
Yeah, let's go finish killing ghouls, I guess.
Yeah. Wait first.
I'm gonna make my way down.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, you're heading to the other side?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna put you guys over there.
Making our way downtown, walking fast.
Alright, so you got up there. There looks like back in here, kind of a little bit past where you see this dead body. That was definitely their feeding ground. Whatever prey they were pulling in here, that's kind of what they were like feasting on. So this is their den, if you will. You have no idea if there are more around, but you don't hear any. You can see now that you're up on the ledge that there is an entrance to the south. It's a stairway back down. And it looks like it actually goes back into the tunnels of the mine that you were in at the beginning of your journey. Kind of those same, 8-foot high ceilings area.
Right.
A lot smaller of an area.
So is there anything, up here? Or...
No, it's really just, bones of what they were eating is mostly what it was. Just, a big platform. That they kind of made their nest.
Alright, guess we gotta kind of figure this part out. Backtrack?
I mean, we can. What's down that hallway to the south? I know it looks like it goes back, but...
Oh, yeah, I mean, you've explored a very small part up until this point, so...
Yeah, we should probably be sure that it does go back before we fuck off.
Alright.
Okay, so you're heading down? Okay. So you head down, and sure enough, this is the slime jelly area. You're in the tight confines of the small ceilings again. You can see there are just varying tunnels going off in every direction now. This is like the mine part of the mine where they were mining the ore.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, so you could there's really tunnels in every direction. So just kind of tell me which way you want to go, and I'll kind of...
And you wanted to not explore this shit.
Yeah, so Beric goes up, and at that interchange, he can kind of see north, is an unexcavated area. And he does see around the corner there is what appears to be a door to some area.
All right. Can I hear anything from behind?
From behind the door?
Yeah.
You can try?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
You can try. So I think you're able to hear a little bit of movement back there. You don't know from what, but you can hear a little bit of noise.
Sounds like there's something alive in there.
Right, well, our job is to make it not that way, so...
Okay. I'm gonna try to open it stealth-like. Like...
Good luck.
So you open it up pretty quietly. Inside, you can see what appears to be a barracks of some sort. So this was also sleeping quarters from someone, probably judging by the beds, dwarves. Old stove bunks in orderly rows on the wall line these chamber. Corroded iron brazier full of old coals stands near the middle of the room. The bones of a half-dozen dwarves and orcs lie strewn about, clad in scraps of armor. 3 gray, hunched figures squat among the remains, pawing at the scraps and gnawing on the bones. These are more ghouls. And you have a moment to figure it out before they notice you. So you've opened the door, you kind of have a chance to see this, and now what are you doing?
So we all know what I'm gonna
Check them out.
Okay.
As he does that, can I vicious mockery one of these fuckers?
You can...
It's just a verbal thing. I don't have to move, I don't have to do anything. I'll do it to the one that
Can you see one of them from where you are right now?
That one right there.
Okay, then yes, you can. So in the future, if you want to be readying an action when he opens the door, just say that that's what you want to do. Be like, I want to.
No, this is as he's running at them.
So I think that as he opens it, then you guys would both see it at the same time. So you would have 2 seconds to figure this out, and you're able to do that. Yes. So okay. I'll give Beric free reign. He gets a chance. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go try to attack this guy, I guess.
Okay. Run up. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, you do all of that. God damn it. Stop killing these guys in one hit. You're gonna kill... Okay, he's dead. Alright, so you immediately... I don't need to fucking do math anymore. They just die. So you just run up to it and you just beat the shit out of it until it stops moving. That is all. That's kind of your surprise round. Do your mockery, Brad.
So wisdom save.
Yeah, you're surprised, so he gets disadvantage then.
And I tell him that he's uglier than his brothers and sisters.
And he's not gonna make it, so he is mocked. So what is his negativeness?
Takes 3 damage and 3 damage and disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Disadvantage on his attack roll. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're going into initiative now. So at least one did good. God damn. Tired of you guys at full HP. Let me set this up. Come on, itch.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there is a ghoul that gets to go first this time. So he does run up, and he has disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he runs up to Beric, and he snarls at him and attacks with his claws and does not hit you. So he misses.
Fucking whiff so
He does a
hard.
big oof. God damn it. I'm adding more monsters next time.
Hey, man,
FYI.
He's reeling. He's reeling from that vicious.
From the mockery, yes. Okay. Now it is Bardly's turn. So you can still see that guy from where you are right now.
Yep. Seeing him swing at Beric from behind, because Beric was facing the other dude.
Yep.
I'm going to follow up with another bap bap.
Bop, bop. Okay. Yeah, you hit him. You hit him both times. So he's going to take 11 piercing damage.
And then, hang on 1 second.
He's got 2 arrows chunking out of him right now. Bolts, actually.
Right, so I'm going to come in through... No, I'm not. I'm just going to, I guess, take a step up. But you're good.
Okay.
I'll move my dude, and then I'm good.
Alright, so it is other Ghoul Boy's turn, and he is going to run up and attack Beric. Because that's the only move he got. And
fuck,
he
there's a third.
definitely hits you. So he comes up and does a big rake across your chest. You take 6 slashing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn, bro.
I've been waiting all day to get a hit. That's the first time you're hit. In 2 hours.
Get mad, bro.
Okay. So you make it. So you feel like some kind of like urge is like urging you to just like stop in place, and you're able to break through it and keep going.
Beric took 2 damage earlier.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So you take slashing damage, but you're able to make the save. Now it is Ivo's turn.
Move to the root.
Wait, did you just hop right over Beric?
No, he's on the other side of him.
Beric's over here.
No, did Beric take his turn?
Oh, did I? Is it Beric's turn? No, Beric just
you
went.
did.
Oh no, I did. You're right.
Beric
I'm
didn't
sorry.
do shit.
I'm sorry, Beric, it's your turn. I'm sorry. Beric just
Alright,
gets so many
the one
sneak
that just
attacks.
hit me.
You're gonna take the fucking machine gun away from us, too.
Cat.
Yeah, which one?
The one that just hit me.
Okay, yeah, he's dead. He's hella dead. I don't even want to give you like text like flavor text anymore. It's just you hella killed him. You murdered him.
I hella killed it.
He's fucking dead.
God, we're gonna run into like mobs of fucking dragons and shit.
Oh no, this is
Like,
it. You've just shown to me that you can take out all of the prequels. So that's it now. All right, now it is Ivo's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll allow this guy that has the thing on him, right?
Okay.
Just him, right?
Yep, just him.
All right. Well, get Thorn on, I guess.
Yep.
Really
So
not
he is
much
just
for him.
barely standing. Barely holding himself up.
Like,
And it is actually his turn. So he's going to attack you again, Beric.
He does not have disadvantage this time. He's good to go.
Okay. He rolled really good, so he didn't need it. So he, in like a frenzied rage, I guess, just comes up and does his claws on you. You're going to take 8 slashing damage. And you also need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so this time you kind of feel it take hold. You just, like, you're trying to move to back away, and you just stop in place, and you can't move. You're paralyzed.
Yo.
And it
Alright.
is Bardly's turn.
In memento, por favor. Where is this? Balls. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot another bolt at this dude. Did I miss?
No, I'm just distracted right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
You did miss, actually. Yes.
That's fine. I'm also going to healing word.
Beric?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
you're
you're definitely able to throw it on him. Yep. The other goal is dead, so you need not worry about him.
8.
And Beric, you are able to heal. You just hear his nice, soothing. Are you a baritone? Or are you a tenor? You just.
Oh, I'm terrible at singing.
Oh shit. All right. Well.
That's not Bardly's thing. That's
Still give him a lullaby, I guess, to wordly heal
it's
him.
a word. I yell rise at him again.
Oh, okay. You just bop bop. Okay. It is Beric's turn. You need to make a con throw again. So you are able to shake out of it. But that's your turn. So you're able to just barely throw off the effects. And now it is Ivo's turn.
Okay. With Thorn Lips? Well.
Yeah, so you just and you knock him down and you take him out. So that's gonna drop him. They curl around his dead body.
The most points.
Okay. So you've dealt with it. Again, this looks just kind of like a barracks. Nothing stands out to you as having value. Just looks like where they were sleeping at. And ghouls must have infested the area. You've knocked a couple more of them out.
Christ, that thing really only cares about his room, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think he was protecting his room and his room only.
Yeah, he just didn't give a fuck.
Onward and upward.
What's up?
On southward?
Yeah, so you have a door that you came in. You have another door directly to your south.
Alright, okay, let's go. Fuck it.
Okay, going south. It's a regular, iron banded door. You can check it.
I'm gonna try to open it like a sneak bolt.
Okay. Yeah, you stealthily open the door into a hallway.
Oh, peer down the hallway, see what I can.
Okay, so you get out. I'm going to put you right here, just so you can see. So you take a peek down the hallway, and it looks like right and left, it just basically ends in darkness. To your south seems like a larger room.
Okay. I'm going to go east.
Okay.
I mean west.
Okay. Go ahead. So you put yourself, so you can see just from where you are that these pathways kind of intersect. So you're exiting kind of what is the miney portion of the mine, but the path that you're on seems a little bit more well-traveled than the rest of them. So this might have been one of the main thoroughfares, where they were either taking ore or walking, something like that. It has more traffic than a lot of the other places.
Okay.
And it does end eventually in a dead end in the west side. Bardly, make a perception check.
Hang on. Oh yeah, baby.
No, continue. Okay, so now you have the path back north where you came. You see a path to the south as well.
And all the paths behind me.
And all of the paths behind you.
So, when that happens and I roll perception like that, and it's for a roll of something. Does my passive perception take priority? Because
So-
it's 14.
No, so I look at your passive perception to find anything, like anybody that was actively hiding, or if there's just like something sitting on the ground. Like if you
Okay.
if you have a passive perception, what is it? You said it's 14, right?
14.
Right. Yeah. So if there was something that had a DC 10 check or a DC 14
Mhm.
check, I would just tell you that it's there. But if it's a higher check, then I want you to check for it. Or if there's something specific that's out of the ordinary that you wouldn't just see glancing around, I would have you make an active perception check to see if you notice it.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was trying to get the difference on
Yep.
them. So okay.
Yeah, so it's just easier if I tell you what it is rather than you making you roll a perception check every time you go in. So if you had like a passive perception of 20, you're going to see like fucking everything when you come in, which is good. But if you have 14, you might miss some of the stuff, so you might want to actively check the rooms, you know what I'm saying? And then if you have 10, like you're going to miss a lot of stuff. So you should be checking everything. But your guys' perception is pretty good. I think Ivo's is pretty good too, so pretty sure he's, because it's based on Wiz, so I think he's higher than you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right. So what's your plan, guys?
North, south, east, south.
Yeah, you have the whole world as your oyster.
I see her.
So,
All right, south. So you come in.
South it is.
The tunnels are getting a little bit rougher again. They're kind of more crudely. This place has been less excavated than the other ones, and it seems to it dead ends to your west. It actually doesn't dead end to your west. I think Ivo and Beric, now that you guys are standing in front of it, can kind of see that there appears to be a little bit of a drop down at the very end of it. It just looks like a sheer rock wall, but there's a little bit of a drop down to that side.
I guess that's an escape out. Maybe. Okay.
You would have to
wait.
look to see.
Oh, isn't that the other side where the other cave would have gone?
You don't know?
Whatever. Well,
I mean, you can see because you have a map, but I seriously doubt that your characters have memorized a top-down map in their head. So
Very smart.
they know that they've gone south, but they don't know where exactly they are.
I've been drawing it while we've been
Oh,
walking.
have you? Oh my god, the cartography.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm making a cartography skill for you then, okay?
have you seen
okay.
all this wisdom? I remember all.
Yeah, so are you heading into
Okay.
the larger room here?
yeah.
Okay. So you head into the room, and now I think everybody can make a passive perception check.
Passive is
Or
14.
active. Sorry, you had me saying passive because I said passive 1,000 times.
Bruh, because I was just interested.
I know. So you're good. Okay, so everyone, oops, except for yeah, everyone except randomly for Beric is not surprised. So Ivo and Bardly, you are not surprised. You hear kind of these fluttering noises above you, just in time to look up and see the threat, which
Is
is
it another slime?
not a slime this time.
No, this don't sound like a slime.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It is. Oh, come on.
Slime's gonna have wings. It's racist.
Sturges.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the tiniest shit.
Yeah. So it's just really small. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can.
Also, there's one right inside of us.
Yeah, there is.
Christ.
Let me see if there's a handout for it, just because they look fucking nuts.
Or give me like a zoom in on one and then put it back.
Yeah, I have images. I'll give you an image of it. I'll give you all the ones that you've seen. I haven't seen so far.
A sturge.
Yep.
There's the spectator. Oh god, that
Yeah.
was nasty.
So I guess I could have been showing these to you all along, but I haven't been. So
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, yes.
Oh god, these are.
And then there's the zombies. Okay, so these are descending on you. So we're gonna have everyone is gonna get to go. You did notice them; they noticed you. So I'm gonna roll once for them. The only person that is surprised is Beric. So Beric's going to not be in the first turn of combat, and then he'll be in every other turn after that. So I will go back to. You can roll initiative. Make sure you select your character, please.
Oh, God, I hurt myself.
Oh my goodness, I don't even have a Sturge on here. Okay.
Christ, how many of these little bastards are there? 1,
Bunch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I can see. Jesus. There's none of them under us, right?
There is one under you.
Oh, well, fuck, we would know about that too. Where's that one?
No, not under you. I mean, like, under your character thing. Yeah, no. There's one... Yeah, move back. One right here, I'll move it off you, Beric.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Okay.
Alright. I'm trying to pull it over so I can get the sheet. Why is it not working? Sorry, 1 second.
At least it's not quite a swarm. Yeah,
No, it's not. How am I pulling... Have you pulled the sheets over, Dustin? Or not Dustin, Beric?
So you pull what?
The sheets. They're sheets.
The monster sheets.
Doesn't it... I thought the monster sheet was supposed to just appear under your thing.
It should if you click and drag it.
Yeah, it didn't, though.
It takes a second.
I'm seeing the character pop up. I see his icon pop up, but I don't see the thing. Why is this not working?
You click and dragging them onto the screen.
Yeah, I am.
That's usually all I do.
Okay, I'll just make rolls for them. God, that's gonna suck. I have to do 7 of them. It's not normal people play? I can't do all these rolls? Okay. Yeah, it's not popping up, so... Oh well, we'll just do it. Okay, so... Their initiative is... Good. Their initiative is good.
Right.
Alright. Ready, boys?
Mm-hmm.
I guess this one that fell in front of me gave me a mini heart attack.
Okay, so Ivo, you do get to go first. And I'm imagining after this time, your concentration spell is definitely worn off. It's been more than 10 minutes, so...
Yeah. I'm moving right here.
Okay.
And then we do this.
Okay, are you doing it at level 2?
Yep.
Or what is it, level 1 or 2?
I can cast it at level 2, apparently. Let me pick.
Oh, okay, so are you casting at level 1 or level 2?
Level 2.
Okay.
With like the worst damage roll.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's better for you to cast at level 1. Cast it at level 1, man.
Doesn't it add together when you do it at level 2?
No, it doesn't. So it says rolling 1d8 and 2d8.
Oh.
No, it rolls 2d8 anyway, and then it adds the higher level cast afterwards. That's what this is, dude.
No, it does. It doesn't because it's because the first.
Look, here, I'll show you. Look, here's my healing word at level 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my healing word at level 2. So you add the second number. And here's
Well,
here it is at level 3. Do you see what's going on?
No, because you're getting so many crit fails that I can't activate that many red numbers at once.
No. Hover over the numbers and look at the rolls. Dude.
I know, I see it. I know. It says 1d2 plus 4, which is what it should be at level 2, right?
No. So, look, the first one is just the regular roll. The
first one is 1d4
plus 3.
Right.
The second one, so then you go down to the second set of numbers.
Yeah,
The bottom one is the normal roll at level 1.
Okay.
The top one is the roll for any higher level than that.
Okay.
So in that one, it's 1 die times
Okay.
1d4.
Okay. I see.
On the
All right.
bottom one, if you look, there's 1 times 2, d4.
It's not going to matter because you're going to kill everything because they are really low monsters. So you are going to hit everything in your radius. What is your radius?
15, so it hits everyone except for that one that's underneath the bear.
It's a 15-foot cube originating from him.
Okay, so this is how it's going to play out. He just claps his hands together and a shockwave comes out from him. Everything dies. Because they are they drop from the ceiling and fall down dead. There is one left, and he's right below Beric. That one is going to attack Beric because he's right next to Beric. Oh my god, I can't even move my guy anywhere. Jesus. So he is going to make a biting attack on you. He's going to try and drain your blood. So he comes up to you and tries to put his little proboscis on you. So it is... that to hit, which does not. So he tries to get on you, and then he fucks up. So it is Beric's turn.
I'm gonna smush it.
Smush it, dude.
What is this, like the fucking
Ah!
You smushed it.
It's like a fucking mosquito or something.
You put yeah. Well, I mean they're probably like this big maybe. Yeah, not a lot of HP, man. So yeah, you pulped it. You fucking made it. You made it just ground beef.
Future reference, how much health is this?
Enough for you to kill it in 7 HP.
Oh,
Because you cast it at level 2.
that's good.
So they all died. So they have less than that. Okay, so that was a very easy encounter, I guess.
Yeah.
You were able to defeat my Sturge puzzle. And now you have a large open area. So you have the entrance that you came in, you have an entrance to the north that you can see the doors right there, and then you have the east that you haven't explored yet.
Right, okay, well,
Those were a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, I forgot that you could literally kill 10 things at once, so...
Uh-huh.
that's why they make swarms, bro.
Yeah! Yeah!
Told me to use more spells.
So you head east?
Right, Beric, you coming?
Beric's hanging out.
Lull muted.
My bad.
Okay. So you head east. Keep going. Just go along the tunnel. So, as you open up into this next area, you can see that dense carpets of weird fungi cover large sections of the floor in this cavern. The growth includes puffballs about a foot across. Weird shelf fungus grows on the stalagmites, and large stalks and caps a good 5 feet tall are all over the place. Some of the puffballs glow with an eerie green phosphorescence.
Right, can I Arcana this?
You can Arcana it.
I don't know if it's magical or not.
It does not appear to be magical in nature.
Okay.
This would be more like a wilderness type thing, or like maybe history, to try and figure out exactly what the fuck this shit is. It's not magic though.
I mean, my nature is balls, so.
You want me to? Should
You
I
can do
know what
whatever
it
the
is?
fuck you want. I was making sure it wasn't magic.
Right. It is not magical in nature. What's the plan?
All right.
Can I insight it? Shouldn't I know it's nature stuff?
You don't need to insight it. You know it's a plant, so you could just use nature. Nature check.
Okie dokie.
Nature
Yeah,
hints, I don't do that.
to you it looks like a fairly harmless phosphorescent plant that is kind of creepy, and you don't think that you want
mushroom-esque?
It is mushroom-esque, yes.
Okay.
It's like halfway between like mushroom and mold. Like there are
Right.
stalks for sure, but it is a lot moldy-ish.
Does it look like it could potentially hurt us?
From what Dustin understands, no.
Okay.
Alright.
Is it emitting any light? You said it was, right?
It is. It's like
low-
a dull glow. Yeah, really low glow.
Right, it's kind of romantic.
Yeah, it is, actually. Yeah, so you can see it's kind of just all over the place. There's little columns, big stalagmites, and there's like pockets of it everywhere. Okay, so as you cross right there, Ivo, make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so it's just from both sides of you, poofs out in like jets of just like purple like mist come out, but you're like able to cover your mouth and you're able to run through. You just quickly run to the other side. And you're over here now. But both of the other people have seen what has happened.
Don't step on the purple stuff.
It wasn't that you stepped on it. While you were walking by it, that's what it did.
Okay. Did that come out of like the stalagmite?
It didn't. It came around like right here-ish. Like right as he was walking up this, I think he brushed a little bit close to it. So.
Right. What's your plan here, bud?
You might want to use your boots and jump.
What the fuck do you think I'm measuring for?
Okay. Don't hit your head on the rocks.
I know, right? You know, it's fine. I apparently don't jump a whole lot higher.
So Beric, yeah, if you're going up there, which you did.
Yeah, where's the line? What's the...
There's no line, but where Beric was, he has to make a Constitution check.
I don't think I did that.
Yeah, didn't you
I
though?
didn't do that.
Alright, I did.
Okay, you did. Okay, yeah, no, so you're also able, you can kind of see it puffing, and you're able to get across as well. You just book it, and you just kind of hug yourself, and you're able to get across. If you touch, or you can go backwards if you want.
No, I want to be across.
Yeah, so you jump.
Can I attempt to see what sprayed at him?
Yeah, it looks like it was just like the fungus caps, like they just like poofed out at him.
Okay, but no distinguishing reason as to why.
I mean, he was walking close to him.
I'm sorry, these are like the most New York fucking mushroom caps I've ever met.
They're
in my
very,
life.
yeah, it's like a sentient, angry fungus.
I'm fucking growing here.
Yeah.
Right. So let me see here. Where is not near some? There? Can I land there?
Can you land there? I don't know.
Well, I can definitely land there, right?
Where you are right now? Yeah. You could land where Beric is if Beric were to move.
Like, right there. I can land in the spot next to Beric, right?
There's like a stalactite in your way, man.
No, I'm gonna move Fuck.
From that. Okay, I see. Yeah, you can.
I'm trying. That's my landing zone. I'm trying to see where I need to fucking move to.
You can. Yeah.
Right. Not that spot. What was it? This spot?
One up. Yeah.
This is why I had my measuring tool out. Goddamn.
Yep. You can land there. Yep.
Right. I'm doing it. I jump it.
Okay. You make a leap. Make an acrobatics check. Yeah. Sail right over it. You woof over it. Everything poofs behind you, and you deftly avoided it.
Pace, bitches.
You've solved my fungus trap.
Right, so maybe next time, run fast. Just a thought.
Okay, so you are on the other side of the cavern now. I think, let me see where I can see. Yeah, you can't really see much. Just a big open area to your north.
Would you want me to lead the way? Is somebody else doing it?
You can do whatever you want, man.
I mean, shit, at this point, we're...
Whole time.
Alright, so you head up. And now you enter a much larger area. It looks like this was where they found quite a bit of whatever gems they were looking for. Glittering minerals in the ceiling of this cavern catch the light and send it back to create an impression of a starry night sky. Dozens of skeletons, many crushed under falling debris, scatter across the floor. There's just a giant stone pillar that's a little bit north and to the west of you. And you also see what appears to be a stone structure again to your right-hand side. And you can see there are some wooden double doors there as well. You can see, I think, probably if you're looking like at the very end of your vision to the north, you can also see kind of an escarpment up that from where you are, I think you could probably tell that would lead back to where the spectator was.
Right. I need to check behind this fucking pillar and make sure nothing's hiding back here. Nope, looks clear.
Roll initiative now.
Yeah, does it look clear?
Yeah, no, yeah, it looks pretty, like I said, all around here, it just looks like there was some sort of cave-in. A bunch of things got crushed, but it also unearthed quite a few precious gemstones, but those are well above where you can reach right now.
Are they?
Tell me.
How high exactly
Maybe
are these gemstones?
25 feet from the ceiling.
Yeah?
It's a pretty big cavern, yeah.
Are they lodged in there nice and tight, or are they pretty loose?
Can't tell.
Right. I want to jump up and smack one with the bottom of my...
Okay.
I can't jump that high.
Yeah, no, you can't get 25 feet. You could throw something at it.
Dudes, they need to go vertical.
Yeah.
And they do some flying.
You gotta fucking, like, windrunner that shit and, like, go up a wall and...
Alright. Right, so... Let's fucking try the door, yeah?
Okay.
I do this.
Alright, you just open it? Okay, you do that. I see. So you open it stealthily.
As stealthily as I can.
That's pretty stealthily, honestly. Alright, so it opens up.
After I thought about trying to jump to the ceiling.
Dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath the sagging ceiling showed that this room was damaged by a destructive blast. The furnishings, tables, chairs, bookshelves, beds are all charred and splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest stands near the foot of one of the beds. In the middle of the room is a half ghostly, half mummified figure that you can see.
Is it looking at me?
He's looking at you. He's right here.
Right, ghost.
So, yeah, and as you say that word, he kind of corporalizes. He takes form more.
Becomes corporeal.
Becomes corporeal, yes. So he's like a figure now that you think you would be able to touch, and looks directly at you.
Hello. How are you, good sir?
Hello.
What would I use to roll to see if he's like, what his intentions might be, if he's hostile looking, friendly looking?
He's
indifferent?
scowling, but he's not attacking you. You could make a perception check. No, he looks fine.
I have no idea what he looks like. You fucking ghostly bastard.
Looks like a ghost mummy.
Right, so, with that, can we just wrap the con check into that?
Yeah, sure. Let me pull them up. Or not. You think, again, not incredibly difficult. At your level, you think that he would pose a little bit of a challenge to you, but it's nothing that you couldn't overcome. You guys have been easily flying through this, so.
Figured I might as well ask.
Yep, no, absolutely. And it is good. No, I prefer that you do that rather than fucking storm into a dragon again.
That's more fun.
So
Where's your sense of adventure?
what are you doing here, sir?
Yeah. So where are you still standing at the door?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. No. He's just looking at you, scowling at you.
Right. No words then. Okay.
Nothing.
Guys, I guess we just keep on keeping on. Yeah.
I mean,
So
Okay. Enchantment. Let's see.
Wisdom saving throw. So Wiz DC of 14. This is one of those that doesn't have an attack card for some reason.
That's fine. No, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I see no reason why he couldn't do that, and he failed his save. So I guess you see, he's not like rolling on the floor, but I think that he like kind of just bends over a little bit, and you could see him smiling and like chuckling to himself, like he's just like. And he appears to be incapacitated, so he's not moving anymore. He's not looking at you anymore, and he looks up a little bit as Beric is coming in, but he's in his fit. So,
right. I'm just gonna step on over by this door, and
okay. So you check it out. Are you just opening it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not doing anything yet then.
It is open. So it opens up into a storage room. It doesn't appear to be anything of value in this room. It's just another, like, again, with the barrels, with all the other stuff, with everything.
Make a rummage check to make sure.
Yep.
Investigation or perception?
Whichever you choose is fine. No, you are not able to find anything of value.
Alright.
Right, so we got about 45 seconds before this guy recovers. What's our plan?
Well, I think he's gonna make a save pretty quick, so...
Is it on each of his turns?
Well, it would be on each of his turns. I'm giving you guys pretty liberal leave here, so, I'm letting you kind of convo real quick, so we're going to say that took maybe like 10 seconds, so he's gonna save in the next second or two. So you got...
Right, then, I want to slash him. I don't want him to...
Okay, he could fail his save.
Yeah, well, he gets a save on a slash anyway.
Does he?
Yeah, anytime he takes damage, right? Isn't that what that says?
Each time it makes damage, it makes a wisdom saving throw. Okay, yeah. So if you do that, you're definitely going into initiative. But I'll let you do it. So, yeah, and you wouldn't have had time to be like, this is my plan. You would have just done it if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna do that.
You do the thing.
So I do that,
You do it. Damn.
and
God
then
damn.
just for good measure, I'm gonna try and shoot him with my bow, which has disadvantage, but it doesn't matter.
It hits.
Assuming the 17 hits.
Okay, yeah, so you fucking thunk him good. And now he's gonna save. So he's going to make a save, and he is gonna make it. So no, actually, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry. You are able to hit him with your short sword. Your crossbow bolt passes right through him. It does not affect him. It literally, like, his form, like, ghosts out, and the bolt goes directly through him.
Okie dokie.
And he makes his save, and then he looks at you, and he just screams, "Get out!" And now you would roll initiative.
Look, I apologize, but it's undead, so it's part of the deal.
That was a good roll.
All right.
Hey, 9 bros.
So first up is still Bardly.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to see about something. One momento.
Okay, go ahead while you do that. One sec.
What's the deal on this? Okay. Yeah, sorry, gentlemen, but we'll see how this goes.
It's just a ghost.
Okay, yeah. So you're up.
Right. I'm gonna blind him.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna do con save.
throw, and then one at the end of each of his turns.
He does not make it. All right. Oh my god, these guys are fucking suck.
Right.
Okay, so he is blinded, so he's just like, ah! And now he can't see. And you just see him like start to like grab around. So he makes it with disadvantage then, right? He makes his attacks.
I believe any attacks are...
Okay, he's going to look on your last known position, and he is going to try and just grasp you with his hands. So he
automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. And attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and it has disadvantage.
Okay, well, he's a god, so he's going to hit you anyway.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, so he comes in, and when his hands touch you, he pulls you in a little bit closer to you, and you just feel your fucking life force drain away.
Gotcha.
So you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, so you do make it. And there's no on half, so I think you just made the save.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so you actually, you feel it trying to, like, drain away, but you're able to just, like, push him off, man.
But I do take the damage, I just don't take it off of my hit point maximum.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
So you still take the 16 necrotic damage.
Oof! It now also makes another save.
For blindness?
Yeah.
Is it con? Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think now he's able to see, you know, and with his action, he just, again, he yells at you. He just says, "Get out!" Ivo. Actually, Beric should go first, because Beric has higher dex.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him with my magic weapon.
Okay. First one misses, second one hits. So you're able to hit him with 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, I'm
And you
going
just-
to spend a key to try to stun the target.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What would be the DC on this?
Pretty sure he's not going to do it, though.
I don't know what the DC is.
It doesn't matter. It's not 8. It's more than 8.
Yeah, yours will be more than 8. Generally, they're 8 plus something.
10. It's usually 10 plus mod, so...
Spellcasting is 8 plus.
Oh, is it
proficiency
8?
Plus
Okay.
something.
So-
Yeah.
all right.
8 plus half level, where X is either...
As long as it's more than
So-
8, he's not saving. Okay.
8 plus half level plus X, where X is either Wizard Dex.
Alright, so he is stunned. So
8 plus
he can't take any actions. What's it, is he makes a con save to get out of it every turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. So yeah, my DC is like fucking 15 actually.
Okay.
Sorry, my shit closed.
You're fine.
Stunned creature's incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay.
I assume, yeah, I would assume it makes the save.
Okay. Alright, then Iva. You are standing outside of the room, but you can see what's going on, I'm sure.
I'll come here. I guess I don't know if this guy's immune to poison because I don't know what he is.
Nope. That we don't. It really hurts.
Okay. He is immune to poison, so it has no effect on him. So you
Okay.
do your fucking poison finger at him, and it appears to have no effect on him. Doing anything else?
I guess not.
Okay. Bardly.
Right. This is bad.
He's still glaring at you pretty intently.
Yeah, no, I figured that. That seems like a normal thing right now. Right, so... Yeah, fuck it. Your mom's a whore.
Oh no, I closed out.
I crit on the damage, too.
Hopefully it'll pop up for me. Hold up. I just
Yeah,
dropped out.
DC 14 wisdom save.
Alright.
Oh, wait. It didn't increase my damage. So here's the other 1d4. And I will adjust.
Alright, so you're doing 5?
Yeah.
And
Well,
making
I will if he fails his save.
whiz save, yeah?
Yeah, with save.
Which he did.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Alright. Man, this guy. This fucking guy. Okay, and it is his turn, and he is stunned, so first he's going to try and break the stun. Which he
I
doesn't.
forgot that he's stunned.
So, never mind. He does nothing. He glares at you silently and angrily.
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't really have to tell him his mom was a hawk.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
fuck
you
him up a
did,
little
though,
bit.
for good measure, but still.
Yeah, well, now he's right pissed off with me.
He
now.
is definitely pissed.
We need to take care of this shit before he gets back out of that.
Okay, Beric.
Smash.
So fist magical yet? Call time.
Yeah, that
Hey.
both of those hit. Okay.
Wow. Look at that damage on the second one.
So, yeah, he's
Jesus.
looking really, really rough right now. Yeah. he's barely like keeping his form together right now, and he can't. I mean, obviously he's stunned and he's completely fucked, so he can't really speak to you or say anything. But he's glaring at you very intently. Ivo.
Yep.
Right.
Unless you're using your movement to move. Beric.
Nope.
Okay.
I will whip him. Swip. But I didn't hit.
You did not.
Not too useful right now.
Alright. It is Bardly's turn again.
Right. Hack at this dude with my sword.
Yep. You hit. So he is just barely holding together.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is his turn, so he's gonna save for the stun. And he didn't. Okay.
He no longer has disadvantage, by the way, because it was.
Is it only one round? Okay.
Yeah, it's only one round.
If he lasts another round, then I'll be surprised. But okay. Beric.
Kind of. So they can still speak, like falter.
Yeah. But he's not. So he's like a sentient creature, but he already was like barely there. So like I don't think that he would be able to communicate with you if he was under any like debilitating effects.
All right. Well, in that case, rip and pepperoni.
Okay. Yeah, he did rip. Okay. So immediately when you strike him, you think at first it like passes right through, but he fucking evaporates. He was gone. He no longer exists. So now you are in a room with a couple of beds, the brazier, and a iron chest, and not much else. A couple of scraps of cloth on the floor. Everything looks to have gotten really fucked up by what seems to be a giant fireball.
Alright, let's check the chest. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I want to go over. Well, I want to make sure it's not trapped. I don't want to rip it open.
Okay, trap check. Hoo-ha!
What's that one?
Insight. Doesn't look like it's trapped.
Okay. Check and see if it's locked.
Yep.
Yes, it's locked.
Oh no, it is not locked. No.
Oh. Alright, open it.
Okay, you open it up. It kind of like has a layer of ash on top of it that you're able to pull away as you open it up, and it kind of just goes everywhere. It contains... let me convert this. $120 GP. 3 diamonds. And a wooden pipe adorned with platinum filigree. So like platinum leafing. Inside of there are also a handful of tomes that are all like spine up. They don't have any like, it doesn't tell you what they are. But you can, they're also in there. And it looks like the only reason all of this stuff was preserved was just because it was inside of this iron lockbox.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab the money and the diamonds. What is, I guess Arcana on... Well, not Arcana. Investigation on the pipe?
Okay.
What's up with that?
Yep. Pipe. Looks valuable.
Pipe, right. Hold that up in the air towards Ivo over here.
Well, that's like something that'd be interesting.
Yeah, this isn't like
Yeah.
corncob pipe. This is like fucking 2-foot-long Gandalf pipe.
Right, yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
like handing that towards him. It's like a, here, take this.
Hey.
And then what else was in?
Okay, so just add in your inventory, I guess, like platinum pipe, Dustin, and I'll know what that means. And then there's just there are some books, essentially. Spine up. You don't know what they are.
Oh, right. Yeah, I want to take a couple of those out and check out the titles, see what they're written in.
It looks like it's written in Elvish.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, no. What's the titles?
They're various, look like wizarding notes. There's no, like, direct titles, just kind of like scrawls on the front, like Tome 1, Tome 2, that kind of thing. But as you open them up, there are notes in Elvish. Do you want to kind of go through and read a couple of pages of them?
Yeah. Let me flip through here real quick.
Okay. So these tomes appear to be like the journal of a wizard named Mormusk, and you can infer, just judging by the demeanor and the area that you found them and what the guy looked with, and the fact that there was a giant fireball in the room, that the wraith that you killed was likely the wizard, or the ghost of the wizard. Maybe the person that was even in the spectator is in servitude too. You don't know, but it is, it was a ghostly wizard in there. These are his personal notes detailing the mine, what's going on in the mine. No real arcana information, but just like detailings of his life, those kinds of things.
Is there any important information about the mine?
There isn't any important information about the mine itself, but there is.
They didn't like draw a map or something, right?
There's no map, nothing like that. But it does mention the Forge of Spells a couple of times, and it does make mention a couple of times just about them using it to enhance magical items.
Right. Does he mention the size or the shape or what it looks like or anything?
No. It would just be like,
Okay.
we essentially, like, me and my dudes enchanted this thing today in the Forge of Spells. It was cool. Like, that kind of level of detail.
Right, so he's a narcissistic sissy. Let's get the fuck out of
Pretty
here.
much.
Had a lot of gold though, so
Yeah, he was hoarding quite a bit of money.
When we get back.
He was. Okay,
We got buku bucks, boys.
what?
I said we got buku bucks, boys.
Yeah,
I'm back to jingle jangle status.
you're jangling. Okay. Where you heading?
Okay. Back. What's up? What are you?
What's the plan?
Okay.
Yeah, what's the plan, guys?
Keep moving through.
Okay. So you come up to that escarpment there, and you do see stairs up, and you see the familiar sight of the building with the Forge of Spells.
Oh, right. Okay. Did we miss any directions? Yeah, we missed like a whole fucking corridor, didn't we? Like quite a bit. Fuck.
I mean, you've explored a fair bit. You've missed a little bit, but I mean, you've yeah, I guess you don't know. You don't know if you've quashed the mine, so to speak, I guess.
Alright, should we go check with this gentleman and see if he's released or what's
Yeah,
up?
Sounds good.
Yeah? Alright.
Okay. So you head up. Just go ahead and
We do that.
go ahead and move yourselves up. Do you want to just go through the front doors?
Sure.
Okay. Go through the front doors. You see the familiar spectator's form, and he looks at you. And if an eyeball could smile, it would be smiling.
Yo, eyeball, what's up?
And as he walks in, he says, "I can feel the necrotic presence has decreased greatly. It appears as though you've done what I cannot or could not."
Right, did we get them all then? Are we good?
I feel like I have no further tether to this plane of existence. I thank you. I have nothing to give you, but I am indebted to you.
Oh, you're quite welcome. It's no problem. You have a good long vacation there in the ethereal plane.
He's like, "Well, I'm not really sure it works like that. I think I still have to be, released, so to speak."
Oh, your master's dead. how do I do that? How do I release you?
Mormisk is dead.
Yeah, man. He's been dead for a long time.
Well, shit, you told me that. That releases my curse, man.
Oh, bro, you're out, dude. You're good to go.
He's like, oh, okay, and then he's like, no. He like looks incredibly relieved, and he's like, finally, like my watch has ended, and then he just slowly dissipates into nothingness. Like you've unburdened him. You are left alone in this room with cool shit.
And now his watch is ended.
That was about the coolest exit I've ever seen.
Alright, so can we like investigate this room now?
You absolutely can.
Hell
Yeah. So
we want to heavily comb this room. Not just, like,
you want to rummage.
once.
You want a +2 rummage.
Yeah, I don't want to like.
rummage.
Okay,
I want
so
everybody investigating everything for everything twice.
everyone make an Arcana check.
Oh man.
Arcana?
I'm so bad at
I'll make
Yep.
whatever you want me to.
Make an Arcana check.
The best possible one I could make.
Yeah. So Brad,
-1.
lifesaver. Okay, and then you don't need to make a perception check. So this is just if you could figure out how to use the Forge of Spells, which you can. So you, along with the books that you have and the runes that you can see engraved on the Forge of Spells, you can sense like an extreme magical presence around here. It is vastly diminished from what it once was 80 years ago. However, it still has great magical properties. You can tell any item that you place that is non-magical in nature, that is placed inside of the Forge of Spells for at least a minute, will then gain magical properties.
It's already magical.
What?
What if it's already magical? Does it get double magical?
It doesn't say. Additionally, on the work tables, on the rooms, on each work table, you are able to find a mace that is enchanted. And you can make an Arcana check to tell me if you know what it is. And I'll do them both at the same time. You find a mace, and you also find a breastplate. It's like a steel breastplate.
Right, roll it up, boys.
Roll it up. Yeah, go ahead.
Ew, metal. Yuck.
Because my second one was
Yeah,
garbage.
you got Dick for that. Dick all.
I'm gonna need some assistance. I found them, but I need y'all to help me like figure this shit
You
out.
did. I think amazingly the bard or the Beric knows.
Hey, look, he was a monk. He studied somewhere before.
Yeah, well, and you could tell that they're obviously magic in nature. So you can see the name of the mace, and I think Beric is able to discern the runes that are inscribed on the side of it. You noted that it's called Lightbringer, and it is a magical mace. And the head of the mace is shaped like a stun-burst, and the entire mace is made of solid brass. It gives the bearer a torch when they wield it. It essentially gives you like an emanating glow. And while it is glowing, the mace deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage to undead creatures. So you essentially have an undead smiting mace. It's a +1 undead smiting mace. The other item, it is a breastplate that has gold dragon filigree across the front of it. You know, I guess from your dealings and going-ons around in Fire and Flame. Is that what you guys are called? Fire and Flame?
Firewater fusion.
Firewater fusion. Yeah, in your going arounds as Firewater fusion, that it was created for an old Neverwinter hero named Turgon, and it grants its wielder advantage on saving throws against dragon breath weapons. So, if anyone can wear,
What kind of armor is this?
huh?
What kind of armor
It's
is
a
this?
breastplate, so it would be considered either half plate or if you could wear full plate or half plate.
I don't think any of us can.
Yeah, and again, these ones are directly from the LMOP, so
Yeah, this is some cleric ass shit right here.
it is. It is it would have been nice to find in the beginning before you killed all the ghouls. I guess Ian one-shots the ghouls, so it doesn't matter, but
Yeah, he fucking came in and literally exploded a room.
That's true.
Basically.
So you have these items. So you.
I guess I'm carrying these fuckers. That way those two aren't burdened down.
I was gonna say you can keep them. You can leave them. You can do whatever you want. You do know
I
how to
shove
work.
them in my bag.
Huh? Okay, you throw them in there. So
Shove
just
them in my
put
bag.
if you just type in Lightbringer and Dragon Guard, I'll be able to pull them up later. If you want to sell them or whatever you want to do with them, it's fine. And you also know how to work the Forge of Spells. So
Right. How many items can we get in there at a time?
one, but I mean you can put. It only takes a minute. So
Right. I do that with my crossbows.
okay. So how are you getting it in and out? I'm curious.
I don't know. What's the deal? It's just like a thing, right?
I don't know. Maybe you can put maybe you find tongs. I guess. I don't know. I want you to tell me.
I use these tongs right here.
Yes. Okay. Use the
To-
tongs and you just pick it up there and you can see it.
Yep.
At first it erupts into flames and it looks like it's gone forever. Like it looks like you just have incinerated this thing. But after it cools down, after maybe 30, 45 seconds, you can see that it's just softly glowing, and after a minute it just looks like it once was before. And you're able to pull it out, and now you have a +1 crossbow. Well, you have 2 now.
Bitchin'.
Bitchin'.
How long is all this taking? Can I sit here and look at my spider staff and figure out what it is? Or
It
is that-
doesn't. I mean, it doesn't take that long. But if you want to take a short rest, you can figure that out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you take a short staff.
What?
Short rest.
I'll give you a short staff. Hey.
Does anybody else want to use the Forge of Flames? I mean, literally, you can do whatever you want.
So you.
OC, there is no reason for you not to do this.
Oh,
won't,
wait. Does it work on my armor and shit? Just weapons, right?
No non-magic weapons and armor.
Oh, fucking! I do everything I have then. All my shit
Okay.
that I can put in there.
Okay.
I guess I'll just put my blowgun in. I mean, my staff's already +1.
It is.
Put these.
So yeah,
in
cool.
here.
I have a +1 blowgun now. That even exists.
Again, this is per the module. This is not my own doing.
Jesus. Dude.
I also
Alright,
wanted to,
man.
as we didn't, we briefly mentioned the Zentarum last time, so just want to give everybody kind of an overview. These are all factions. The Emerald Enclave, the Zentarum, all of these are things that you should know already, just being alive in Faerun. They're just major factions that are kind of competing for power in this area of the world. Okay, so I'm looking for your staff, and it is here you go. So the top of this black adamantine staff is shaped like a spider. Staff weighs 6 pounds. You must be attuned to the staff to gain its benefits and cast its spells, which you now can because you have attuned yourself after a short rest. The staff can be wielded as a quarterstaff. It deals 1d6 extra poison damage on a hit when used to make a weapon attack. The staff has 10 charges used to fuel spells within it. You can either cast Spider Climb, which allows you to climb walls. Oh, that's it. And then it regains charges.
Spider climb or web. So I have to be able to use them to be able
Or
to
web.
do them both.
No, you are able to cast those spells
Huh.
Using your charges.
using the charges. So you have 10 total. So you can cast 5 webs, 10 spider climbs, or any combination of the two. And it regains it every time you do a long rest. Or every day, I guess.
Okay. Can I put them somewhere so they can...
Yeah,
Click
it's
them, or
in
do
your
I
thing
just
right
read?
now. So you could, so it's in your folder. So you could just copy this onto the staff, as a notation, in the description.
Do stuff with equipment.
Huh?
I don't remember how to do stuff with equipment.
Click
Okay.
the little gear. Or not the gear, the...
The dot.
Yeah.
Mods. So you would do mods, and then you would copy paste it into mods.
Yeah.
And you also just you have it in your folder, so you can refer to that anytime.
Yeah.
And look at it as well.
Do I just have to do like an additional die when I attack like melee? I guess.
Yeah. So as an attack, just change your staff to do 1d6 poison if you're using it. So you would make your secondary attack 1d6 of poison damage.
So what was the deal with Lightbringer again?
Lightbringer does 1d6 to undead creatures, and it's a mace. It acts as a mace.
How do you get it to glow? Anything you have to do?
No, it's just glowing.
Okay.
I'll say there's a switch on it. You can turn it off and on.
Okay, I happen to have proficiency with it because I have simple
so
weapons
you can
and stuff.
absolutely use it if you want.
So, it's good to know.
So, just so I can verify here, when I look at the spider staff, right, in the attacking part, right?
Yep. So you do
So
1d6.
It has attack strict and then damage 1d6. Do I add another one, or is that just the way it's supposed to be?
Yeah, so it's just like this. So it's it's damage 1d6 poison and 1d8. 1d8 plus strength, right? Bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay, so now you have 1d6 poison, 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
Do that click mark like that?
Yeah, so you should do the click mark. Yep. So now you do them both. So, however, you have to remove, because you can't use the Staff of Defense at the same time.
Yeah, no, how do you get rid of it? I
Yep,
thought I removed
so
it.
your AC will go down by 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. So I think that makes it go away, right? Okay.
Yes, so you're not actively using it. Yep. So you guys got it.
If I put my stupid shield and stuff in there, do I get +1 on them? In the brazier?
Yeah, there is no reason you wouldn't.
Well,
Put everything in there, your armor, all of it.
Yep.
that's all I really got.
So you can
They
turn it
changed
into
that.
wooden shield +1 and studded leather armor +1.
How do you do that?
You pull them over
Uh,
from the compendium
Yeah, type them into your compendium and then drag
okay.
them on over.
and then
Gotcha.
equip them.
Okay.
All right, so just for speed, because I really want to get you guys through this, and
Yeah, do it.
we're at time right now.
Yeah.
So
whatever.
we'll say like you guys are able to do all the things that you wanted to do. You've basically explored this mine. You've definitely quelled the undead presence. I mean, there are some few errant bugbears that you didn't take care of, but I don't think that's a major risk for that someone couldn't clear out later. So I'm pretty sure that you think your job here is done. You could collect a Nundro and leave if you chose, or you can continue to explore and see if there's anything else that you missed.
Oops. I didn't mean to put that.
Let's get the F out.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're getting the F out. All right. So you're able to get up, find Nundro, take him out. You're moving pretty slow with him, but you're able to make your way out, and you do make your way back to Phandelver with him. So you make your way back to Phandelver, and you see that Patches is no longer there when you enter the town, nor is Charles. You can go to the inn. You can go anywhere else you please.
I guess we go to Gundren.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you want to look for Gundren at the inn?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head into the inn. Tolbin still kind of gives you the side eye, but he doesn't say anything to you. And you find Gundren and Sildar sitting at the table, and immediately when he sees Nundro, his eyes light up, and he's just so happy. And they go in and embrace, and they're just talking it out, and they're talking about what happened to each other, all that stuff. Sildar kind of walks over to you, and he claps. I think Beric on the back, because Beric seems like an approachable guy, and he looks at you guys and he says, "Well, it seems like you have a job well done."
Out of character question.
Yes.
Was the other body still at the entrance of the cave when we left?
It was.
Damn. Did Nundro say anything about it?
I don't think he saw it. So unless you specifically said something to him, I don't think he would have noticed.
Right. No, I don't think we were saying anything, right? We were trying to keep it DL.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that was what we agreed, so okay.
Okay, so you didn't say anything, but I mean, Nundra's just trying to get the fuck out of there. So he got out of there. They're talking about it now, and Sodar comes up to you, and he's congratulating you, and he holds out a sack of gold, and he says, "As promised."
Thank you, sir. Take it.
All right.
How much is that?
So I think that the dwarves are talking, and now they're kind of looking at you, and they motion the three of you over.
Okay. How much gold did he give us?
He gave you 250 gold.
Okay.
So he paid you half already. He pays you half now.
Okay. So I guess I go over to the man who just gave me gold.
No, Sildar gave you gold. Gundren and Nundro are talking to you now. They want you to come over and talk to them.
Oh, yeah. No, let's go talk to them. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so they come over, and they're just so thankful. You're like, oh, thank you so much. You guys are literal lifesavers. We don't know what you would do about him. And then, they kind of look around and realize that they're missing a brother. And they're like, have you seen our brother? Have you seen Tharden?
No, unfortunately, we didn't find him anywhere in the mines.
And they look like visibly deflated, both of them. Like, oh no, what did the spider do to him?
I don't know. I don't know if he... I don't even want to say it. I don't want to put you guys in a bad mood.
Well, I mean, this is still like basically the best scenario that we could have come upon. Besides all three of us being alive, two of us were alive, I guess, and the mine is clear, so...
Yeah, 2 out of 3, that's 77%.
That's not true! Can you math?
56% still around. I'm sorry, my math is hard.
I think at this point, you can see someone on the other side of the bar that you hadn't noticed till now just kind of appears. And it is a familiar face that you've seen already. And it's the elf, half-elf girl that you saw before with Radioth the druid. And she kind of waves to you from across the bar and starts walking over to you. Seeing that, Gundren looks at you guys, looks at her, looks at you guys, looks at her, and then says, I want you to meet someone. And she comes over and says, this is Uwick.
Hi.
And she says hi. She isn't acting like she's ever met you guys before. So she's like, hi, how's it going?
Fine. Do you have a twin?
Twin? No.
No? Okay. Right. Do you know a druid?
A druid? Yes. Oh, yeah, of course.
Right.
I know lots of druids. That's a druid right there.
Yeah, that was my next question. Do you know this druid? Do you know me?
Yeah, well, maybe. We might have... No, maybe not.
No? You don't remember the dragon?
There might have been a dragon. I'm not sure.
Alright. Gundren, how do you know this crazy little girl?
And he's like, this girl is going to make me a millionaire.
Oh, Christ. And how is she going to do that?
And he looks to Nundro and he says, do you still have it? And Nundro is like, I still have it. And then he's like, okay, we can't talk about this here. Let's get a room for the night and explain everything later. And then he looks at all of you guys and he like, are you down?
Can I try and insight maybe their intentions?
Yep. He seems... This seems to be almost a mimicry of what happened before. This is a job that he knows is too dangerous for him, and he wants someone else to take care of it for him.
fucking banging. Right. Tell you what, Gondrin, you take care of the rooms for the night, and we'll sit down and have a conversation over breakfast. Yeah.
Done. Absolutely. Okay. So
Right. Sound fair, gentlemen?
yeah, so he buys out the top floor, man. He buys it all out for everybody.
Right. Okay.
So I want to make sure where you guys are headed now. So I do want to finish this section up, and it'll only be maybe another 5 minutes or so, just so I can make sure I have my next session lined up for you guys. Is that fine?
Yeah. I mean, what is your guys' plans? I was thinking nap.
Yeah, you can take a long rest. You can, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're going for the night. I mean, it's early enough that you could turn in, have breakfast tomorrow morning, and talk about everything that whatever you guys want to do.
Or sounds good.
All right, we do that.
Okay, you do that. All right. So in the morning, Sildar is already down there. He's kind of the first one. He's got a big table with a bunch of seats on either side, so you guys can kind of file in as you want. And he says, "Breakfast is on me. What are you having?"
Oh, I'm going bangers and mash today.
Oh yes, of course. All of the bacon. Okay.
Well, I do want a little bacon, though. I steal a little bit from...
You can get a plate for yourself. You didn't. He knows. What are you getting, Drama?
It's delicious.
I don't know. Good.
What are you...
Indecisive.
Fantasy breakfast. You can have whatever you want.
It's fantasy.
Yeah, I know.
charms, dude. I don't
I know,
care.
but I'm thinking of it because I'm not in a breakfast. But all right.
You're not in a breakfast mood. Okay, we're...
Get some fucking spaghetti. Who cares?
Yeah, dude. I want some spaghetters. Let's get spaghetters. They got that?
All right, you get breakfast spaghetti.
Yeah. Does it have sausage in it? There we go.
Yes, it has sausage in it. It's sausage
Talk to
meatballs.
Lindsay. That is a real meal.
Okay, so
Any with sauce.
so maybe 15 minutes after you guys have been eating, Gundren, Nundro, and Uwick all come down together, and you can see, Uwick's demeanor has changed drastically. She's not like the Heidi person that she was before. She is acting, essentially like a completely different person than she was before. And I mean, you really don't understand why at this point, but she seems to have really taken to Gundren, and they're talking quite a bit. So
Isn't she like an elfish person?
she's a half elf, and she's really young. Yeah. If you were to put her age, it would be not legal.
Okay. Does she look like a familial connection to Gundren?
You can try and find out.
Yes, I want to do that. What's that?
Insight. With that, that was one away from a 20. You can tell she is not as she seems on the surface. There is more to her, absolutely. She is not just the girl that she seems like. But everything that she said, the way that she's carrying herself, there is no ill will there either. She doesn't mean any harm to you. She doesn't mean anything, but she's definitely more than what appears on the outside.
And it does not seem like her other half is dwarvish, right?
No, you're not picking up any dwarf undertones.
Okay, I wanted to make sure it wasn't like half elf, half dwarf.
No. She's half elvish, half human, for sure.
Okay.
No.
So Gundren's just being a creepy old man. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, found this, young 16-year-old girls hanging out with him. What would you do, man? You're a dwarf that got kidnapped.
Don't worry about it.
By goblins.
Onto the game a little bit, it's fine.
No. It really seems like more of like a father-daughter thing, I'm thinking.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at.
Not creepy for sure. No, he's...
Okay.
He has really taken to her, and she's taken to him, but not in like a creepy way. They just have a good bond, I think.
Look, I had to make sure you mentioned the fact that she wasn't legal. It seemed like an odd detail.
Well, I mean, really, what's legal in fantasy? I mean, age is just a number here in Faerun. We'll just
in favoring per Maryland laws, she's gonna be 18.
I see. Okay. Anyway, so they sit down, and Gundren pulls out a large sheet of paper, spreads it out, and it is a map of the Neverwinter Woods. And he looks right at you, Bardly, because you were the one that was eyeballing them. He's like, "How do you feel about wine?"
Who was I eyeing?
You were looking at them when they came down the stairs.
Oh, right. I mean, is that a real question? How does anyone feel about wine?
He nods his head.
I mean, I like it. Okay, go ahead.
And he looks at the rest of you. He looks at the other two of you for assent to continue. And they say nothing as per usual. It's fine.
The drunk is definitely in because he loves all alcohol.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I have push to talk on. Yeah, I mean, booze, you're now speaking our language.
He says...
And I assume the druid's in.
He could not be in.
Sure.
He's the strong silent type.
He did say sure.
I know, I'm just breaking his balls for fucking being silent. Anyway, so he says, "Well, what if I told you that I know of a vineyard? This vineyard could be yours." And he raises his eyes at you. Yeah.
Go on.
All right. Okay. Keep going.
All I need is a small favor.
Okay, this is the part where you actually tell us what the favor is.
And so he gets points at Nundro, and Nundro holds up a little key, like he's taunting you with it, and he says, I own a villa in Waterdeep. It has a very small grape. What are they? Fucking vines, orchards, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever you make wine with. I own that shit. And I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been doing the greatest in the last couple of years. But with some loving hands, I know that it could be what I really wanted it to be. But I have something that I want more. What I want is the old ancestral home cleansed of all ill will. I know you guys did such a great job with the mine. Uwick has told me of the problems that have been in Thunder Tree, and we've done a lot of digging, and we found out that the dragon has taken up residence in essentially my old family's house. What I want from you guys... What?
Ewick, is this the green dragon from before?
And she looks at you and she's like, yeah.
God.
Yes.
At least he likes us. I mean, fuck.
I don't know if he likes.
And he says, look, you got my mind back. I'm so happy. It's going to start being profitable again. I don't need this vineyard. I don't need anything. I want my home back. I want everything back. So if you guys do this for me, it's yours.
So Witcher 3.
What?
Is this the Witcher 3?
The Witcher 3. This is the Witcher 3.
Do it.
Beric is definitely in, without even hearing any specific turns. So
yeah, I feel like I need. All right, so we get the vineyard, yeah. What are we getting out of helping you here, Gundren? Because I've met this dragon. He is not exactly the nicest fucking dragon.
What are you getting? You're getting my estate in Waterdeep. I'm giving you everything I have. I'm starting a new life out here. I've got my mine. I want my house back.
I mean, that's probably a good thing. The issue here is that Waterdeep's kind of a bad location for me.
And he just kind of shrugs his shoulders like, what does that have to do with me?
Alright, I mean, I guess I'm in if Beric's going there, but Beric, you're gonna have to watch my back, because if you remember, that's where all our shit started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think you guys definitely know of your history there, so you kind of have to weigh whether this journey to eventually, own some property in Waterdeep is going to be worth it, if it's worth your troubles. So.
Oh, we'll just operate under pseudonyms. It's fine.
Right. So it sounds like a good plan. Before we go balls in, how about you give us all of the details about what you need us to do, and then.
And he's like, yeah, I mean, it's really easy, man. And then Uwick kind of cuts in and just kind of cuts him off. And this is, you can tell she has stepped up front. This is her time now. And she says, look, the dragon's taken over some old dwarven ruins. We need to get him out of there. This is Gundren's old home. Like, as she like almost like quotation marks it, like whatever. Like, this is secondary to her. Like, she's more concerned about the dragon than she is Gundren's house, and you can kind of, I think, infer just by the conversation that's going on that she's using him as a means to an end to get to this dragon, and that's likely why she was in Thunder Tree as well. Stop. So
right.
she says it's deep in the Neverwinter woods. I can go with you. I can get you there. We need to take care of this dragon.
All right. I mean, it sounds like a good plan. Do you know why it left the tower it was in? It was very happy there. We left it quite happy. Okay. What did you do to the dragon to send it away?
Yeah, and now she gets a little bit sheepish, and she's like, I might have pissed it off.
Right. What'd you do?
I could have thrown a fireball at it.
Oh, Christ, Eric.
And she just, like, looks at you very sheepishly, like, she knows she fucked up, but...
Jesus, I saw the thing incinerate 3 people with one little breath.
He actually decayed them with poison, but yes. And she's like, okay, are you in?
Right. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. So I think then that's where we'll leave off. Essentially, your mission, should you choose to accept it, I'm kind of still leaving it up to you guys. But right now, that's what we're working under the premise that you want to go into the Neverwinter Forest, find these ruins, and remove the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So that is the plan. We'll start back up on Thursday with that, and we're just gonna leave off here. So. Yeah.
Right. Start us in a town next time, though. That way we can do our selly by you stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna be here. So that's fine. You just remember stop, bitch, motherfucker. Just remember, if you're gonna buy and sell things, Ian left already. If it's magic items, you're not gonna be able to do it. It's just regular, normal items. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for patches for magic items.
Yeah. So you're holding on to whatever you're holding on to now. Make sure you have all of your weapons upgraded. If you put them in the forge, you did everything. So you just have all your plus ones for plus ones. Yeah.
By the way, I'm pretty sure I can't use any of the stuff on the staff.
Any of the what?
Spells. The spells on the staff.
You can use them. They're part of the staff.
It says if the spell is on your class's spell list, you can use it.
I don't think it's on any class's spell list, is it?
Yeah, I looked them up. They're like wizard and sorcerer and shit.
Okay.
I thought that was for scrolls only.
That's what I thought. I thought if it was an item, you could still use it.
Yeah, I think when you attune to an item, it's basically it links with your brain.
Right. Like you spend a short... Go ahead.
Okay. So here's the question then. So with the spells that are on them, because I don't want to have to remember them, can I just like add them into my spells list and not like have them be part of my spells,
If you can remember that, that's fine. Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, I'll remember. They're the only spider one.
Yeah, that's fine. Just remember, if you ever lose the staff, then they go away. If you, sell it or whatever, they go away. Yeah, and just remember to not count them against your spell list.
Yeah, just find a way to record your charges. All right, guys.
Okay.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night. That's it.
Hey.
Yes.
I need you to make me a saber tooth and some bears.
Okay, I will do that before Thursday.
That's it. Okay.
You just want the regular. I'll move over the tokens and then I'll just give you access to them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, man. I will talk to you later, my dude.
See ya.